Wheels spin on the ground. Sky dark rolls a sound. Echo in the heart's core. Ride like never before. Pedals screaming, wind howl. Freedom rushes through the soul. Chase the night, break the dawn. Never stop, keep rolling on.
Yo, dudes, guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so pumped to be here today. Really weird having this late start. I think we go off at 9:05 CET. Sorry, 5:05 CET. That's 9:05 MST here for me. Back inside the 10x10 cube of cycling dominance and performance excellence, dudes. You know where we're at. It's July 4th. It's the start of the greatest time of the year, the Tour de France. Let's get it on. Shaka Khan. Lock in, boys. Lock in. Look in my eyes. Look right into my eyes. Lock in. Yeah. Look into my eyes. You gotta do is just watching some of the ceremonial stuff here at the start. Tried to watch the presentation on Thursday. Guys, and I was going to do a presentation show. However, like presentation of the team / the route. We can all look at the route. And I forgot that I had an appointment within half an hour at a place that's about an hour away. So I went and played water technician on a reverse osmosis system at a house that I'm property manager at. So yeah, I went way above and beyond there, doing stuff that technically I probably shouldn't do. But I would do the exact same thing at home. So guys, welcome aboard. My name's Colin. This is Inside Cycling World. Stage 1, the Triple T, TTT, team time trial. What a beautiful event. 19.6 kilometers long. Dudes are in the house. I see Don's here already. Fab Cycling. Travels with Tony. Been here all day at the paddock. I didn't even check one. And now at some other place, Montjuic Stadium from the 1992 Summer Olympics. Dude, Tony, I just saw that. So that's what that is. Guys, let me bounce out here. That's not what I wanted to do. Let me just make sure things are working, guys, because it looks like, okay, we're good. Where was I? Oh, dude, the pin map. The pin map is back, guys. And yes, I am a fully paid subscriber now. So Inside Cycling World had to dig deep into the vaults. Back the Brinks truck up, boys. Back the Brinks truck up right to my garage here. Actually, someone in the Inside Cycling World Discord. Okay, this is good to have too, guys. I've got it all open. I've got PCS open. Don't worry about YouTube. This guy over at the Team GRC, my team. Oh, right here. This is so cool. This is where Tony is. He said Montjuic. Control. Is that control? Yeah, that's control. This must be the. Yeah, it is. It says right there, Olympic Stadium. It says Olympic Stadium right there. Actually, I find to use the map package here on the maps. Guys, you can see in the top left-hand corner, I have the Inside Cycling World logo up there. Here is the stadium right here. And when I turned it on, I went to satellite map because I love satellite maps. Looks like there was a concert setting up here. I wonder which concert this was. Setting up here for the show. Sound booths would be back here. Yeah. Awesome. So guys, this is where the final climb is going to be today. I'm going to bounce back to this one. And if I can zoom out a bit here. We're in Barcelona. Where do we start? Okay, we start up there. You can see the profile. We'll be heading in a southwesterly direction along the shoreline. Quite flat here. This is going to be the power section. Moving inland, of course, we're going to slowly start climbing. You know, we changed direction a couple times. There's a couple of 90-degree corners. That beautiful. Guys, what's the name of this monstrous cathedral here? that is just spectacular to look at. I think they've been refurbishing that thing for like 200 years, or it's never been finished. That's the story behind it. We have 3 intermediate checkpoints, I believe, out there. Let's have a quick look at PCS. Yes, we do. We do. Love it. More checkpoints, the better when you're doing a TTT. I think for people watching at home, hey, ASO, little lesson for you. Get more. Get more. What's this? The Muba Santa Catarina? Some kind of art display here. I don't know what this is. So Tony's from Valencia. So Valencia is not that far down the road. Tony, I know you're there, dude. Anyone that's watching this, get some pictures. Send them to me through Inside Cycling World or Colin Emerson on Facebook. Whatever you want to do, just find me and send me some pictures, and I'll put a little story together for the next day. I'll do a little slideshow. We did this last year on the channel. Guys, I'm trying to remember everything I did last year. Don't really remember anymore. It's been a while. We've got the pin map. So yeah, guys, the pin map is rocking. So if you're new here right now, let me know where you're from and get your name on the pin map. So right now, we got no one from Barcelona. Okay, there's Tony. Tony's the closest person today. He's from Valencia. We've got James Delara over in Corsica. I'm surprised I have no Frenchies here. Where are the French? Where are you? Outside of Corsica. And I know there's names I've forgotten, guys. So we maxed it at 30. We only got 32 people, guys. I've got 200 as a limit. I want them filled. I want them filled. So you need to tell one of your friends. Caja Rural will be the first team going out today, guys. Caja Rural will be the first team heading out. And we can go to the live view here. So this is how we started this last year, guys. It's kind of funny going back to this now. This is how I started doing this last year. I didn't even have Pro Cycling Stats yet. Bike Terra had not even started showing the event. And I look today, it's not showing at all. So you could just honestly just stay here and look at the time checks. We'll probably do that. We'll keep this open here too. We've got 49 seconds, it says, to the start here. Flow bikes will be slightly delayed. Dudes, I'm also playing. Guys, jump into the Tour de France website and join the Tissot Fantasy League. Tissot, French manufacturer of watches. Get in there. I've got my team going. VeloGames didn't have anything I didn't see for it. And I think our name here, I think it's Otruba and Molinar, pretty decent in the time trial. Let's have a quick look at Caja Rural here. Go to the start list, dudes. This is what I do every morning or every night. Yeah, Molinar, I believe. Yeah, Molinar's got an okay TT. And I think Jakob Otruba had a pretty decent TT. Yeah, he does. I think Otruba is going to be their final guy at the end. Guys, with the profile that we have here today, different ways to look at this. You can see we got these 2 bumps at the end. We can also look at it just here. We can see the bumps at the end as well. This is going to be the event. Remember, every rider gets an individual time. You're going to save your fastest TT guy for the non-GC teams. For the GC riders, Vingegaard, Pogacar, Paul, Remco, all those riders, they'll be going to the finish line solo, maybe with one other rider with them to give them a bit of support up those final climbs. The teams will be working like, hey man, you're just going to obliterate yourself and pull off. Your turn, pull off. It's kind of what we've been watching all this year. So I think we'll do this here, guys, and we should, yeah, Caja Rural has started now. They've just started within the last minutes here. I'm going to catch up with the chat. So Tony's at the finish line. Charles Todd, this should be a great spot at the finish. So yeah, Tony is near the Olympic Stadium from 1992. And we're just going to catch up, guys. Yeah, dudes, I think it's been 13 days since I've done a live stream. So I've been just sitting here like wondering what to do every day with my life. A little bit of work, a little bit of bike riding. Rail. Rail saying, I guess I'm also here. He's saying ban UAE, Jonas and Seha. Heavily monitored Visma, Decathlon, Lidl, Bora, Ineos, and it should be interesting. Yeah, dudes, Ineos has a very, very strong team here. Yeah, and actually it's showing up right now on PCS here. Net Company Ineos got the majority of the stars today. They have a solid, solid team here. Take a look at Ineos. Okay, Time and Airmansman. Killer TT now. Filippo Ganna, the man of the world, really in the TT. Josh Tarling, another fast dude. Kevin Vauquelin is very fast in the TT as well. Let's see if they can all put it together today. I don't know who's going to be their main dude today. I don't think they're going to let Ganna go up the road by himself. He's going to be there to pull probably Aaronsman and Vauquelin together. That's my guess. Remember, Oscar Onley was supposed to be here. He's not after his injury. Yeah, lots of good teams, guys. Caja Ruel out on course right now. Jaco Alula, I was looking at them this morning too. They have a very, very strong squad as well for the TTT. Durbo, Luke Durbridge, Luke Plapp, another strong time trialist. Mauro Schmidt, who was the Swiss national time trial champion. He only finished 5th this year at the individual time trial. I've already looked at it, guys. That was over 32.6 kilometers. Way, way back on June 25th, just a few days ago, guys. So he was the time trial champion, so he's capable of like absolutely smashing watts when he has to. Get into the pain zone. I think Ben can do a pretty decent time trial. It's not bad. Not bad. See what Ben O'Connor can do this year. Again, would love to see a Ben O'Connor resurgence here. He has won 2 stages at the Tour de France. He won 1 stage last year. I did see a rumor that Ben O'Connor is going back to the decathlon. Did anyone else see that? I've seen that rumor. Ben O'Connor heading back to decathlon here next year. I don't even know where I saw it. Probably on Facebook. We'll be bouncing around here, dudes. Back to... Oh, I got to do it here. This is where I got to do it. Okay, so we do get a location of Caja Ruel on course. I like that. So we can't see him on course. If you're watching, guys, let me know where you're watching from, how you're watching, because I know there's going to be a billion people jump in. How are you watching this? I'm watching through Flow Bikes. That's the Canadian provider here in Canada. I'm in Alberta, Canada. Ooh, we don't have our map open. We can do it in different ways. One team started. We have 22 teams to go. I didn't know we had 23 teams this year. I think last year we only had 22 teams. And I got to keep reading here. The race of untruth. You can draft during a time trial and get an individual time. Yeah, dude, totally. Okay, dudes, I got to turn this up a bit. My eyes are a bit shoddy today, so you're going to see some glare on my face. Who's this dude here? Looks like Nestham Bramtu. Dude, where you from? Dudes? I'll add you the pimp. Holly. Morning, Colin. Looking forward to some intense and exciting moments at Tour de France. Let's go, Holly. Is this the Holly that I know? Charles Todd, they're already out. Dude, first team's already out. I think they went out at 9:05. Let's just take a look back here, guys. Team Picnic is just getting ready to go. They're going out now. They've just left. Again, so I'll tell you what my delay roughly is. I can see Picnic in the start chute right now. They're lined up, and you can see the clocks ticking. It's going to be probably 30, 40 second delay. Let's just have a quick peek here. Ooh, that is so bright. That's way too bright now. Dudes, I should wear sunglasses. I'm thinking about putting sunglasses on. They just started. So, yeah, I missed that. Probably like a 45 second delay anyways. Okay, yep, okay, in the pipe, 5x5. You got it, Don. Okay, Eddie's saying they've already released some of the route profiles for the Tour of Langkawi, which comes up later in September, guys. Pro Series race, which we'll be following here at the channel. Yeah, that's right, Don. From the 10x10 cube of cycling dominance and performance excellence. Haven't rode the bike for 2 days. Been too busy, guys. Tony's at the finish line. Dudes, we will be getting time checks right away. I'm really going to like this. Okay, Colin, stop going to that one. So Caja Ruel has already gone through the first time check here. We're waiting for it to pop up right now. How did I do this last year? We had table mode. Yeah, I think we'll keep it like that. There we go, guys. Just took a quick refresh. Caja Ruel through the first checkpoint at 5 minutes, 38 seconds. Just so you know, at the Tour de France Tissot Fantasy League, they actually had a bonus question. I think you get additional time or points Guys, how fast will the fastest team be? How fast? Two-door in the start shoot now. What do you guys think? It's 19.4 kilometers. 19.6 kilometers. I predicted 22 minutes and 1 second. Only because I couldn't pull the slider over any more than that. Yeah, Tony's been there all day, he says. And I got to start catching up because I'm so far behind right now. The time for Bang Bang begins. Exactly, dude. This morning, I don't know why me and her friend were talking, and I was listening to Ricky Martin, She Bangs. I wish I could play that for you. Multi-sport Alan, Pogacar and Jonas Vingegaard is going to be a battle, but I think Jonas is more hungry. Dude, multi-sport Alan, probably triathlete. Welcome aboard, dude. Welcome aboard, Alan. Where are you from, dude? How'd you find the channel? Obviously, you search Tour de France. And let us know where you're from. What do you ride for a bike, dude? And I'm going to put you on the pin map. Here is our pin map. I need our first guy from Barcelona to step into this channel and let us know where you're at. I'll show you exactly where we're going, guys. This little area here, we're going to be finishing right up here at the top. We finish alongside the Olympic Stadium, right here on this road. I'll put you on satellite map. I think the very finish is right here, right outside the BMX track. So after they finish riding, Mathieu van der Poel is going to go over here and do some wheelies around the track. That's where you'll find Mathieu van der Poel right after this. Greatest guy on the planet. I don't care if he doesn't win in the Tour de France. He is just super cool. Let's get the Tour de France favorites. Let's get Jonas and put him on a CX bike. Let's just see how you handle it, bro. Let's just see how you handle it. You wouldn't. So yeah, 2 teams out there right now. I think we may have a third out there right now. Total Energies is going in the next 1 minute, so they haven't left yet. 1 minute, 10 seconds. So guys, it's been a bit. It's been a minute since we did this. You know, you think I'd be really good at this, but every time I do this, there's something I forget. So we got Multisport Alan here. Oh. Rail saying that Montjuic means Jew Hill. In the Middle Ages, it was the Jewish quarter, but a lot of the Jews were expelled from Western Europe starting in the 14th century. Jim from Vegas. Oh, Kyle Rail saying slow it down. 226 is like absolutely slapping his hand down saying, dudes, slow it down, mofos. I'm going to have a quick look here. Kyle Rail. Stefano Aldani. Not a TT rider. Tell them, hey boys, you got to slow down. You're going to drop me right away. They're currently just over 9 minutes into the stage. And next checkpoint comes up at just over 10 kilometers, probably 10.5 Ks. This will be a really good spot all through here, dudes. Up till about kilometer 15 to generate huge power. That little bit of uphill gives them something to push against. When you're spun out in your gear, although these guys have so many gears to work with, and they have mechanics doing everything every night, that they probably got like 60 tooth chain rings on the front here. Rider for Picnic Post NL already gone. We've got a rider for Picnic Post already gone in less than 5 kilometers. That's the pace out here, guys. And actually, there's a rider waiting for him looking back. Like, dude, what happened? It's already blowing up for Picnic Post NL, it looks like. Total Energies on course now. So yeah, I'm thinking it's about a 35 second. It said 425 to two-door. I figure 35 seconds up to 5 minutes. So Flow Bikes is delayed by about 35 seconds on my feed here. Total Energies on course right now, guys. Get into the channel. Support the channel if you can. Slap a like. Join the chat. That's the #1 ways to support the channel, guys. That costs you nothing. Just hit the like button. That's all you need to do for me. Okay, Tony's got a good one here. Interesting. Ghetto is an Italian word for the gate around the Jewish neighborhood. Started using that term in Venice. Dude, I didn't know that. Okay. Multisport Allen is from Gaylord, Michigan. Dudes, Multisport Allen, dial it in, bro. Lock in. Lock in for the entire Tour de France. So, Multisport Allen, is this the first time you've been on the channel? Have you been a lurker at all? Because we love lurkers here. And, okay. Yeah. Dude, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to drop a pin in the middle here. And We're going to get you on there. We're just going to go, oh, dude, typing in the dark again. Multi-sport. Hell. Dude, I think that's the first time I've ever typed right the first time. So, dude, you're in. You're now in. Dude, I know that's not your hometown. Some people don't like when I put exactly. I can move that later to Gaylord, the favorite name of any town I've ever heard of. You know what, dude? We have a Gaylord just down the road here. I'm positive we have a Gaylord just down the road. What I might do... Oh, yeah, dude, here we go. We've got the Inside Cycling World VIP compound in the middle of nowhere. There is a Gaylord out here somewhere, too, which I love that name. Why do we laugh at stuff like that, guys? It's somewhere out here. I followed a gravel race, a 650-kilometer gravel race. You know what? It was down by Irricana. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Colin's on Distracted by Maps. Colin's little brain is just loving this. Was it Irricana? Yeah, it was Irricana. It's somewhere out here, guys. Yeah, I'll never find it now. There it is. Oh, man, I screwed up. It's Gay Ford. It's Gay Ford. It's, I think it's basically a Hutterite colony now. It's somewhere over here. Actually, it's probably it right there. That looks like a Hutterite colony to me, for sure. For sure it is. Okay, there you go. We have lots of Hutterites and Mennonites here. The Mountain View Hutterite colony. There you go, dudes. I live in Mountain View County. That's where we're at. Let's check the times here, guys. Oh, this map is very slowed down. Here, I'll go to Tour de France, and we'll check it out here. Okay, so right now... Okay, let me see if I can got this figured out. Yeah, okay. Team Picnic Postel goes through 7 seconds faster than Caruel did at the first checkpoint. Caruel is through the second checkpoint at about 10.5 kilometers at 11:32. So they're the first team through there, guys. So they're going to set like the benchmark, and it's quickly going to crumble. That's for sure. Looking at the Olympic Stadium now. Tony, wave. I might see you on camera here. Okay. Oh, I have so many messages coming in. So many. I've got 3 different friends just pop messages in. None of them are watching this. My friends know how much time I put into this. Not one of them watches. And by friends, I mean people that I know here, not you guys. You guys are all my friends. The Inside Cycling World community is very powerful. Now, it looks like Picnic Postel got the team back together there. Like they did. It looks like they're running a full team here of 8 riders again. Someone had a problem early on. Okay, just checking that out. We got Tom Pitcock in the start chute, adjusting one of his riders right now. Hey, dude, you need to pull the strap in. This is going to save 0.36 watts over the entire 19.4 kilometers. And Caruel has lost 1 rider. They have lost 1. 7 riders out there right now. And this is what you expect. Jump back to PCS for a second, guys. Yeah, Caruel on course. Team Picnic Postel. Total Energies. So Caruel is still in the power section of the course. Right after 15K, we're going to start seeing these riders start slowly drifting off the back. Tudor has just started here 20 seconds ago. And I'll tell you when they go here on Flow Bikes so you can know the kind of delay I have to work with. So I'm watching the timer here. Okay, they're just gone now. So I got to say it's about a 30-second delay in their start. Dawn. Jeez, Dawn, where have you been, dude? Dawn, is this the Dawn? Is this Florida Dawn? Is this Florida Dawn? Is there any chance a random Caruel guy would finish 10th in the GC, like overall? Dude, they've got some pretty decent riders. Didn't we see some really good riders at the Giro for Caruel? Man, check this out, guys. Grand Tour debutants Paul Seha for decathlon, 19 years old. I mean, he'll be 20 soon. A couple months, it looks like. 3 months, maybe. Rob Daunt, Vlad Van Michelin, Per Strand Hagenet, who rides for Visma Lisa Bike. I did see him last night. I didn't know he was even riding this. Fritz Biesterboss. Okay, guys, I got to catch up here. Yeah, dudes, it was really hard doing the fantasy league. So hard doing the fantasy league today. Like with Del Toro. I didn't even pick Poggy. I didn't do that. I tried to spread my points out a bit more, like in guys that are going to finish second and third every day. That's kind of my mentality. Colin could have done a Twitter press. Dude, I tried to. So I was going to do the presentation show where they all walk on stage or ride bikes on stage. They all wore baseball caps this year, I think. I think every team did. I couldn't find much English, mostly French or Spanish. Fair enough. But I was away working, so I couldn't do it. And Holly again, FlowBikes free preview live started on YouTube. Yeah, guys, there will be probably a free. You can watch this all today on FlowBikes. You probably can. Holly, again, is this the Holly or is this a Holly? I don't know. Yeah, dude, Tony, I heard that. He says he's sitting with the head of the Remco fan club here near the stadium. He said Remco lost 9 pounds and is looking trim. Yeah, I saw the same thing. Remco lost 4 kilograms. That's 8.8 pounds, according to my quick math. So Remco has trimmed down. Hopefully he hasn't lost any power. Yeah, Ineos, this is from Rail. Foss, Aaronsman, Ganna, Tarling are amazing TT. Will they try to haul Bernal to the finish for top GC? What about Vauquelin? Dude, don't forget Vauquelin's here. Vauquelin can time trial too, dude. The strongest team in the TT, for me, Ineos. Kevin Vauquelin can time trial. Let's just have a quick look here, guys. His last TT results. Okay, they got second overall at the Dauphiné. We're not calling it this name, the Terra. He got second place at the Zulia Basque Country individual time trial. Another Cahural rider dropping off now as soon as we hit the lower slopes. At Paris-Nice, they got first in the TTT. At the Algarve, he got a 6th place in the individual time trial. So Vauquelin can TT as well. Another rider peels off for Cahural. That's going to be the theme of the day, guys. Stick together as long as we can. 2 or 3 are going to assault the hill at the top. So I'll take a look here again. And when I say that, that's not the greatest view, is it there? I don't like that. And we don't get that on Tour Tracker. We don't get it. So we might be sticking with PCS here, guys, for this stuff. I can't really zoom in. Tour Tracker, for some reason, does not show their locations. So there's like this double hump at the finish here with Caruel going up and now. Every team's going to be kind of doing the same thing. Trying to hold the whole team together to kilometer 15 to conserve power. Send 2 or 3 dudes off the front. Half of the Ineos team is going to be going for this today. Jim. Dude, okay. Jim. Okay. Jim from Boulder. Dude, I'd love to get back down to Colorado again. And Boulder, I think, is to the north or something, isn't it? Where's Boulder? Yeah, there's Boulder. You know what, Jim? I didn't know Boulder was that close to Denver. I thought it was way further out. Way further out. I know there's some epic climbs out here. Drop a pin. Jim's in, man. Jim's in. Okay, now my eyes are hurting. Jim. Oh, sorry, guys. You know what I might do here? I can't see a thing. Every time I look up from Las Vegas. Sorry, guys. Get your name on my frickin' pin board. Do it now. We'll just leave it there. Okay, that's all we're putting. Jim from Las Vegas. He's on the pin board, guys. He's on the pin board. It's adding up. We've only added 2 new names today. I need more names, guys. I need more names. I want everywhere filled. I want to see these green pins all over the world. Come on. There's got to be people watching from the States. There's got to be. Back over to PCS here, guys. Team Picnic through Team Checkpoint 1 in first place. Total Energy is only 2 seconds down. Look how it flip-flopped, though, here, guys. Caruel is 24 seconds ahead of Team Picnic at the second checkpoint. That's middle of the course at around 10.5 kilometers. 2 riders left here for Cahural right now. Just trying to figure out who these 2 are. So their numbers are only 200. We got 224 and it looks like 221. I think. Now, 221 would be, it's Gaviria and Alex Molnar. He was one of the guys I picked as a favorite. He's a big dude, 1.84 meters tall. He's only 63 kilograms. I think it's 224 and 221. So Gaviria, all that experience, fast man, is going to drag this guy all the way to the finish. I'm going to keep a close look at their numbers again here. I'm trying to get them dialed in right now, guys. So it looks like Picnic. Yeah, Picnic has faded pretty hard here. They went through the first checkpoint in first place. They go through the second checkpoint in third place. They lost a rider early on, and I think it was them dilly-dallying, waiting for that rider to get back on board, because when I saw them again, it looked like all 8 riders were there. And here we go. Yeah, that's what happened. Actually, it's 228 and 224. Yeah, because, is that Otruba maybe? They start the second climb, and yeah, 228 just stops pedaling. Well, it doesn't stop pedaling. Shifts it into a lower gear. Who is that? Jose Felix Pera, and sends Alex Molinar up the road, trying to set the fastest time for Caja Rural today. They will set the first time going through here. He's fine. He just stayed on Pera's wheel all the way. Pera did all the work on the first climb. Now it's up to Alex Molinar to haul this team in here and set the time of the day. Jump into the hot seat for probably at least 5 minutes before the next team comes through. So we got Boulder, Colorado down there. Don's voting for Pianzoli and Ricca Frickintello. Yeah, Bernal will be like a small child on the back of those TT monsters. Still remember the years Cancellara was hauling around the Schleck Bros and the TTTs. Yeah, dudes, who did I see? I saw Andy Schleck in an interview last night. I didn't know he was with Lidl Trek. I think he's an executive sporting director or something like that. Where's Benny? Yeah, we got the Where's Benny, Where's Remco coming in. Go Taddy. Steven Spalding. Now, Steven seems pretty familiar to me. Hey, Steven, where you from, dude? Have you been here for? George Furman's here. Good morning. George, do we have you on the map? Do we have George on the map? I don't think we have George on the map. George, aren't you from the Baja? Is George from the Baja, or was it Mazatlan, or I forget now. George, let me know where you're from. I'll try to keep track of what's going on here. I know I'm falling behind the chat already. Hey, where's Aaron? Okay, Dawn. Okay, I see Dawn message there again. So guys, if this is Dawn, Brashy, however you say it, I met Dawn over on Ruby. And we rode bikes on Ruby all the time together. Dawn lives in Florida, no hills. And I'm pretty sure that Dawn has done... I think Dawn's completed Mauna Kea? I think. Or he went recently and finished with... had to stop within a few kilometers of the top. And I think that was due to park. Oh, no, it was due to the gravel. The serious gravel at the top there. So I hope that's the Dawn. Dave's in the mix from Toronto. Hey, Dave. Dude, you know what? I'll jump into Bike Terra here quick and see if it pops up. I checked this morning and it doesn't show anything. Last year, Dave, they only started the Bike Terra Tour de France Blue Thunder mode. I think it was on stage 11 where we had that coverage available to us. So for now, we don't have that. Pinarello Q36.5 in the start, you guys. Pitcock, Asburin, Harper. Ooh, Harper's a beast. Hermans, Damien Housen, Zandro Miris. And I missed the last couple of names there. Yeah, who was it? Harper. Harper was the guy at the Dauphiné or the Tour de Suisse that did some epic pulls. Oh, no, it was at Andorra. It was at Andorra. That's where it was. So if we look at Pinarello Q36.5 here, we'll look at Pitcock because he won Andorra. And you're probably going to see Harper finish very high. Yeah, he did. It was Harper that was doing all the work to pull Pitcock back. Harper's the dude that climbs in the drops. Like, no one does it anymore. This guy does it. He just kept pulling himself back up there. And really helped Pitcock out. I thought Pitcock was going to fade in that one, but went on for a nice win there. So Q36.5 is on course right now. At the second checkpoint, Total Energies first place, Caja Rural, Team Picnic. At the finish line, Caja Rural finishes at 22:59. My pick for today for the fastest team was 22 minutes and 1 second. What do you guys think? How far out am I on that? When I see Ineos's lineup, ooh, I could be out by a lot. Dawn saying 12 miles, 23 minutes sounds about right. Big Balls Remco. I like this dude right here. Big Balls Remco. Dude, hang on a second. UAE goes dead last. They don't start for an hour and 23 minutes from now as I'm speaking. And Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe go at 1 minute 13. They're 10 minutes apart. So the last 5 teams to go are EF Education, Lidl Trek, Red Bull, Team Visma, and UAE. So big balls, Remco, where you from, dude? I'm going to guess maybe you're a Belgian fan. Dawn's watching from Huntsville, Alabama. Dawn, did you move? And is this the Dawn? Gonna just keep rolling. Oh, I just totally rolled through here. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to catch up here. I've lost track now. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm back. Dawn from Huntsville, Alabama. Today will be irrelevant in the long run. LMF, Whitley Bay. Windy Whitley Bay on the northeast England coast. We've had about as much rain as England probably gets in a summer. We are way above normal here. Daily thunderstorms, daily tornadoes, funnel clouds everywhere. We can get strong ones here, but it's very minor. People are freaked out every day, and it's like anything these days. Wow, it's above 30 degrees Celsius. Prepare for death. It's not like that. Everyone's such a worry wart now. Tudor Pro Cycling out on course, guys. It says they've got 8.6 kilometers to go, so they're well over the halfway point. Through the second checkpoint, Tudor comes through in 3rd place. They went through the first checkpoint in 5th place, so they're speeding up as the course goes on. Waiting for some more times to come through at the finish line here now. We should have 2 teams. Nope, it says only 1 team done, but that's not true. Team Picnic will have a time already. Today may matter since the teams don't have to finish together. That's right. So we got 1 rider for Picnic Postinel coming to the finish here now. So I'm watching the finish here for Picnic Postinel. You guys can see me glance in this direction. I'm kind of like, I never look at the camera. So, hey, everybody. Video's over here. My screen I talk to you guys on is here. My data screen's there. Eyes are everywhere. Thanks for watching, guys. We got Mixa here. I know Mixa's been here before. Where's Mixa from? I'll add you to the map. I'll try to remember here, too. Ooh. Yeah, it's 5 minutes between each team. But let me just check something here. Yeah, it's 5 minutes all the way. 5 minutes between all the way, including the big teams. So they've given them lots of separation here. Got a Picnic rider here at the finish line. Cheer, hands up in the air, waving on the crowds. Let's get some cheering going on here, boys. Rail saying a little bit of history. Thought Barcelona would be more times in the Tour, but it's only 3 times. Each time it had a start and finish. First one was in 57, which also included a short individual time trial on Montjuic. What's Dave saying here? Ask Air Canada, Colin. Dave, I don't even know what we're talking about. I've already lost my train of thought, guys. Willie, bro, where you from? I only know one Willie, and that's Willie Van Sevenant from Okotoks, Alberta. Is this the Willie? And if we look at the pin map, guys, we already have 1 member over here. It's Charles Pester. He's been in the channel quite a few times and rides with the Highwood Cycling Club. Guys, why is it the Highwood Cycling Club? Because when you come here through the Peter Lougheed Provincial Park, the Highwood Pass is up here. So they've named their club after that team. You can actually ride all the way through here on the number 40 highway when it's open. And I will bounce back here. So Picnic Postinel, dudes, finishes 43 seconds down on Cajural. Let's look at some more fast times at the beginning. So all we have is Team Picnic Post was the first team through, and they've slowly faded. Fastest team at checkpoint 2 is Total Energies, and Total Energies is down to 1 rider on the front now to go with 1.8 kilometers still to go. Remember, this is slightly delayed, my feed, as to what you're seeing here. So we've got 1 rider going up the road here. Maybe Jordan Jagat. Could be him. Actually, let's take a quick look at Total Energies. Jordan Jagat. Actually, Delbove, I think, is a good time trialist. Yeah, I've just seen him somewhere recently. Not sure who this is. I can't see the number now. We're on a long helicopter shot away from them, guys. Dave's saying, this is a good question here. outside surprise picks for the first significant rider to abandon. Dude, that's a really good question. Formerly Florida Dawn, currently living in Alabama. Dawn. So Dawn, am I correct? Did you do the full Hawaii ascent, or was it? I was gonna say, was it just Haleakala? Just Haleakala, guys. I think that one's 73 kilometers long, uphill all the way. So Dawn lives in the flatlands, but trains. I think he was using Ruby a lot to train hills. Takes off to Hawaii. You get to know Dawn's whole life here, guys. And Dawn's got a very interesting life. Dawn, I'm glad you're here, dude. Glad you're here. Dawn, let's zoom out around the world, guys. Around the world. I'm going to end up having to get more. There's Alabama, Huntsville. Dude, I've heard of Huntsville, but I don't know where it is. There's Tallahassee, Montgomery. Guys, I did some geological mapping here way back in the day. There it is. He's at the very top end. Okay. Dawn, you're in. You're on the map. Dawn is on the map. And here we go. Please work. Eyeballs. There it is. Formerly Florida Dawn, now Alabama Dawn. There we go. Dawn, you are on the map. Thanks for joining us here. Everyone can have their place. Okay, so we got Alabama done. We got Georgia done. Yeah, dudes, let's fill this frickin' map in. Come on. Yeah, virtual sticky bottle. I know. I'm so far behind. Total Energies finishes. Let's see their time here. Sorry, guys, I'm on the wrong map here. Total Energies has gone through first place by 10.44 seconds over Kaharuel. Team Picnic, 53 seconds back. Gonzo Johnny, Vocalon for yellow. Dude, yeah, Vocalon could be in yellow today quite easily with the TT team he has. Just trying to see who this is here. Remnants of the Total Energies team, I think. I think that's who I'm seeing there. I'm going to catch up, guys. Oh, Remco has stated yesterday Red Bull aiming to win today. Yeah, I'd love to see Vocalon get yellow. That'd be pretty cool too. Frenchman today. Go Molinar for Kaharuel, that's right. Yeah, so I'm really behind, guys. Sorry. Yeah, everyone's cheering on Molinar here. Railson Colin, looks like Martin Hansen is your neighbor. Okay, who's that? Martin Hansen. I don't know who that is. Who is Martin Hansen? Yeah, dudes, I gotta catch up. Sorry, dudes. I'm looking at all the names here. Tony saying, hey again, hit the like button. Guys, like the video, please. We're only at 99 right now. We got to dial this baby up. Last year, guys, and I know it's different this year because it's a triple T. A lot of people don't like the TTT. I love it. I think it's one of the best events out there. It's just like, here's the real power of the team. What can we do together? There's no dilly-dallying. There's no hiding behind cars, hiding behind another 150 riders. It's so small. You're right on the edge all the way of it, like fully imploding yourself. Yeah. I love the TT. Aaron's in the mix too. Aaron's here. Le Grand Boucle. Let's frickin' go. I got to roll on, guys. I got to roll on. Aaron's saying, Colin, if I had the choice to be here and watch the tour or at the Zwift, the Taylor Swift-Kelsey wedding at MSG, I would be here in the pipe 5x5. I know, dude, who cares about Taylor Swift and some football dude getting married? Like, who cares? Do you think they care about you getting married? Do you think they give a sweet rat's butt about you getting married? No. I can't be into celebrities. I mean, sports dudes is bad enough as it is. But I can relate to it because I do a bit of cycling. I don't relate to Taylor Swift. I hate her music. And football, whatever. Whatever. I don't watch it anymore. George Furman, and the temperature you're on in Mexico is extraordinarily attractive. George, where are you from again? Where are you from again? Oh, Willie's from Alabama. Okay, Willie, dude, we got another Alabamian here. We can add Willie on. Yeah, Willie 247 from Alabama. There's a dude that I did cycling coverage for over on, I think it was My Whoosh. I did commentary for the Canadian National Championships, indoor cycling on My Whoosh. I think it was last year. He lives just down the road from me here, probably about an hour and a half away. So we got Willie from Alabama. So guess what? I don't know where you are, Willie, but we're dropping you in here. Drop a pin. I'm going to say you're in Montgomery. I can try to change those later if you guys need me to, but just for now, so I don't forget, Willie. Willie's in the mix, not Wiki. Typing blind, guys. Typing blind. So we got Willie here. It's from Alabama as well. And Willie, let me know if you want me to put it anywhere closer to where you actually live. Sorry, guys. Just messing around here. Let's zoom right back out and get back to the race event here. Boom. Next team to go will be Movistar. Big boys coming soon, guys. I think Team Jayco is going to have a good run here. Ineos is going to be just devastating out there, I think. Just devastating. The man, Mathieu van der Poel, goes out in 22 minutes. Yeah, Willie. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it is Maury Van Sevenen. That's what I think, too. What a great name. But it's a different Willie. But I think we will see Willie here over the next 3 weeks. Real same from Florida, Alabama. What an upgrade. Don's got a really cool background. From what I remember about Don, so I met Don through, might have been through Tour de France or Rouvy first. I can't remember. Tudor Pro Cycling come to the finish here right now, guys. They might snag first place. They got 10 seconds to do it right now. I don't think they're going to do it. Total Energies is going to keep the hot seat, guys. Yeah, they're not going to do it. They're over time now. Tudor Pro Cycling is going to finish in second place, guys. Probably going to be 10, 15 seconds back. Fans hanging over the barriers, please don't hold your phones out. From 12.16 seconds behind Total Energies. Interesting. Groupama FDJ fastest time at checkpoint 3. That's at the start of the climb. You can see here they're over the top of the climb now. Groupama FDJ just barely ahead of Total Energies there. So Total Energies will be in the hot seat for a little bit, and they could be out quickly here if Groupama lights it up. I think I've got Romain Gregoire picked for my fantasy league. Oh, and guys, there was a crash in Groupama. That's why those two riders were alone. There was two riders who, earlier, guys, I said, I think these are stragglers from Total Energies. It's the only team I could think of at the time that rides a little bit of red, white, and blue, although it's too much. Guillaume Martin and Clement Berthet were in a crash here. Nothing showed up on camera. Yeah, not today, Aaron. No yellow jersey yet. I haven't earned it. I have not earned it. I cannot start in the yellow jersey. Okay. Willie's asking, are you doing short prediction videos this year for each stage? There's like no coverage on YouTube. Think it would do well. Love your coverage of the event. Dude, Willie, thank you so much. I'm glad you found the channel. I did this entire thing last year, every day, every minute. Half killed me. So guys, for the last 3-4 weeks, I've been like, I'm so excited, but I'm also, oh my God, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? This is the easiest day. It starts late for me. I think it's one guy doing the whole Catholic, cross thing, praying for the start. This is the, this Uterbrooks, Castrillo, Cepeda, Garcia Pernia, Oliveira, Romo, Rubio, heading out for Movistar here right away. Some nice strong riders here. Yeah, just kind of anticipating the workload I got to put into this. This is the shortest day. Stage 1 and stage 21 are my easiest days doing this. And maybe even stage 21 is hard because I'm really tired at that point. I think stage 20 starts at 3:30 in the morning my time. So that means I'm up at 2:30, which my brain starts going, don't even go to sleep. Don't even go to sleep. Have a quick nap in the afternoon. And, yeah, just looking here, FDJ is left with 2 riders going to the finish here. Alex Aramburu already dropped by his team. 1 rider left for Groupama FDJ. This has got to be Gregoire. Has to be. Well, Clement Braz Afonso is a good climber, but I think it's Gregoire. Hard to see. It looks like 181, which would be Gregoire here, who you would expect for this finish. Braz Afonso is more of like a pure climber. Don't think he has the strength, pure power to smash the finish line like this. And rolling along here, guys. Martin Hansen, Frederic Frederica. Frederick Costales, good day, sir. Watching from the Philippines. Let's get rolling. Frederick Costales here. I know that name from last year. I know that. I've got 99 problems and Taylor Swift ain't one. That's from Rail. Dude, I'm waiting for our music talk to start happening too here, man. This channel is full of people that love great music. Aaron saying, let's get some stage 2 predictions going so I can get a bet in for tomorrow. Yeah, we also have dudes here that are really, really good at sports betting. So guys, let us know so we can all make some cash too. Why don't we take a look at stage 2 tomorrow? Usually we do this at the end, guys. Lumpy bumpy, first half of the course here. You can see it tomorrow. This is stage 2 tomorrow, guys. So I need our sports betting experts to kind of chime in here, guys. Let's share the knowledge. Spread the wealth, guys. First half of the stage, 85 kilometers flat to the sprint point. We hit a category 2 climb. The next climb, not even categorized. Really super lumpy finish. This is a strongman stage tomorrow, or maybe a breakaway. This looks like a Matthew Van Der Poel type stage to me. And I'm sure he's targeting a stage like this. Matthew Van Der Poel for the win tomorrow. I'm saying it right now. That's it. The man himself. Ooh, Groupama FDJ goes through in first place, guys. Groupama FDJ has just taken over in the hot seat. Total Energies didn't survive long at the front in the hot seat. So they're through 20.7 seconds ahead of Total Energies. Cahural in third place. They knew it was going to happen. They didn't take their shirts off, though, so they were good boys. Yeah, Aaron, Matthew Van Der Poel's last TD was insanely good. Rail, for tomorrow, I predict either Poggy or Van Der Poel if he survives the wall before the finish. Yep. Okay, George is from Mazatlan. Dude, I'm going to add you. I'm going to add George. We're going to add George right here, Mazatlan. Where's Mazatlan again? Okay, there it is. We're adding George right now. Detailed. We're going to add George here. We put the pin label on. George, there you go, dude. You're in. I'll probably add the rest of your name on later, but you're in, dude. I was pretty sure it was Mazatlan too. I've only been to Mazatlan once. Only been there one time. This is where I like to go to Cabo. That's my place. I'd love to go again soon. We'll see what happens. Next team to start will be NSN, followed by Uno X. Ooh, yes, dude. Love this team. Love this team. Jonas Abrahamson. Let's get ready for him this year. See what he can do. Oh, Aaron's saying, speaking of hot seat, it has been 100 degrees Fahrenheit for 3 straight days in Virginia. Yeah, that's brutal, dude. Brutal. Get that AC cranking. Okay, rolling. Yeah, dude, that's kind of brutal that they didn't take it. Rail saying, Colin, what do you think of them not taking Mühlberger and Gall to the tour? Dude, I think that's crazy. Although, I think I mentioned in one of the last videos, Gall. I think Gall and Mühlberger. Yeah, because it said, I think Mühlberger is like Gall's dude. Like, he's his right-hand man. Where Gall goes, he goes. And the rumors I'm hearing that he's gone to Lidl Trek next year. Is that right? Lidl Trek? And they're both going as a package. So maybe they just said, well, you're leaving us, so you're not racing for us. Sean Northcote from South Africa. Hey, Sean. Sean's in the mix. It is nighttime for Sean there. We still got some World Cup going on here, guys. Dudes, I'm barely following it. It's just not my thing to follow right now. NSN is on course. See how they settle in here. Okay. Okay. Rail says, Colin, put a pin in Fredericia, Denmark as Martin Hansen. Okay. Denmark. Okay. Where is Fredericia? I'm trying to look for it, dude. I don't know exactly where that is right now. I'm just looking for any town names. You know what? So what do you say? Denmark as Martin Hansen. Okay, so is Martin Hansen here? Who's Martin Hansen in the chat? Do you have a different name in the chat? Here, we'll drop a pin. You're going here. And for now, I'm just going to put Martin, and I'll figure it out later, guys. Martin. Guys, the typing in the dark is actually going pretty good today. Not bad. So hopefully we get his real name later. I'm not sure if that is his real name here, guys. But I will add him into the mix. Pretty soon, dudes, I'll have to upgrade. I've only got 200 pins before I got to upgrade. Slow down, boys. Slow down. Dial it in. Third checkpoint here, Groupama, Total, Pinarello. Pinarello's moving. Pinarello only 11 seconds down at the third checkpoint, guys. They are still on course. They should be finishing right away. Here it is right now. Tom Pitcock on the front, number 171 for Pinarello. He's got 45 seconds to play with here to get to the finish line. He is in the barriers. How close is he? Let me get me a number here, guys. I'm looking for a banner marker. He's still got 500 meters to go with 32 seconds in hand. This is going to be close. It's going to be close. I did not know that George Mazatlan is exactly at the Tropic of Cancer. I didn't know that. So that's another one you learned here today, guys. I never would have known that. Pitcock, smash it, dude. You got 10 seconds. It's going to be so close for Pinarello here. So close. Got the Red Bull helmet on. 5 seconds. And he's over. They're just going to miss it. This team should be in second place at the finish line. Actually, no, probably third. We're waiting for that to show up now. I'll let you know. Yep, there we go. 15.83 seconds. Pinarello gets second place at the finish line here, so not a bad outing for them. Remember, this is all about the GC guys losing as little as possible to each other today. Average speed for Pinarello was 51.7 k an hour. Leading team, 52.3 kilometers an hour is Groupama FDJ. Okay, rail there, yeah. Yes, Gall and his right-hand man, Mühlberger, are moving to Liddell. Also, the youngsters, Baloki is moving. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, Baloki from EF is moving to Ineos. I think that's a good move for him. I bet you he got expensive real quick. Willie's saying, think all of you could win a stage. Pitcock, yeah. Aaronsman, yes, he won 2 stages last year. Gregoire is looking really sharp. Remco can win a stage for sure. Okay, so everyone's saying Mexico. So is Mexico versus England today? Maybe I should watch that with my English heritage and pretend I know something about soccer. Okay, Martin Hansen is here. Dude, okay, so Martin Hansen is here. Martin, welcome aboard, dude. We got your name down. Martin, bro, if you didn't see it, I want to show you. Martin, let me know where you actually live. Someone said you're more near Osende, I think it's called. Which, dude, I barely know Denmark. Obviously, I know where it is, but I don't know the towns. I know last year, dude, check this out for knowledge in the bank. Tour 1 of the Tour de Nord Denmark started on this little island here. It went from Nexo to Ron. Ronne, it went from the right-hand side over to Ronne. This is the race that Mads Pedersen just completely obliterated everyone at. And we did that race on the channel. So, Martin, if I see your message here, I'll try to update it later. Where in the world are all of Colin's dudes map? Yeah. Dude, I caught up. Oh, dude, rail. Fredericia is right next to the Middelfart. What the hell does that mean? Is there a place called Middelfart? I hope there is. Greetings from Humble, Texas. Mikey. Humble, Texas. We're getting Mikey in here. Hey, Mikey, is this your first time to the channel? If not, how long have you been watching for? Have you been lurking? Has Mikey been lurking the whole time? We love the lurkers, guys. We love the lurkers. Cofidis will be finishing up pretty soon, guys. UnoX has just started. NSN getting to the first checkpoint. Movistar will be at the second checkpoint within the next 2 minutes. Lotto Intermarché will be hitting the third checkpoint. Just going to look through some times here, guys. So everything looks pretty much the same as before. Movistar, third at the first checkpoint. Let's see how they hang on the second checkpoint. You can see Movistar is just coming to the second checkpoint now. Guys, I'm going to bounce around here. I hate when I do that. So you can see our times here. I'm not sure if I really like how they do this. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like this. Okay. I actually need to figure this out, guys. Um, yeah, I think I like this better. Uh, okay, Humble, Texas. First time here, just found it. Hey, Mikey, welcome aboard. And because you're a first time, we got our first time dude here, guys. Everyone say hi to Mikey from Humble, Texas. Mikey, I have no idea where Humble, Texas is. I would love to live in Texas and work oil and gas again. I am a geologist, unemployed geologist, and probably will be unemployed geologist, retired geologist. I'm going to say you're near Midland, Texas, because that's really the heart of oil and gas uh, in Texas, to me. We got Mikey. Mikey, you are one of the bros now, dude. You're one of the bros. There's your name. Dude, Mikey, if you want me to switch it up for you, if you want me to give me a better location, just send me a message later or something, or drop a comment. You know what, dudes? Probably the best way to get through to me, like if it's in the comments, I'm probably not going to read all the comments back later tonight. Just blast me a message on Facebook or something. Look for Inside Cycling World. I'm also on Instagram. Look for me there. Send me a message somewhere. First time. Okay, so Mikey's first time here. Ruben's back. Ruben, how's your back? Guys, Ruben here is an absolute bro. He's a member of the channel. Guys, if you want to consider becoming a member, it's another way to support my little endeavors here. I guess it's the pay to play mode. Do whatever you want, guys. I'm not going to push it. I don't care. But Ruben's one of the bros that does support me that way. Ruben has a very sore back. Hey, Colin, so much going on. F1 Tour, World Cup. Hope you will do the whole tour like last year. You got me through the first months of my rehab back then. Ruben, dude, bro, I forgot about that. And sadly, Ruben's back is killing him again. Kofidis going to the finish line right now. 35 seconds down, 35.73 down. Actually, you know what? I don't think I even have Ruben on the map. I don't think Ruben's on the map. How dare I? Ruben's in Belgium. Ruben, aren't you close over here? Are you near Liège? I think Ruben's over near Liège somewhere. I think he's on the east side of Belgium. I think. Pretty sure about that. Man, when I look at these names here, like, come on. Like, Namur, that's a big CX race. Ghent's got a huge CX race. Ooh, I just saw something happen there with the team. They just lost a rider. Movistar has just lost a rider way early on. No one's looking back from. It's like, dude, you are on your own. Suck it up. Liège, Bastogne, Liège. Like, come on, dudes. This is like cycling heaven right here. Antwerp, obviously, they got a big CX race. 147, Javier Romo was struggling off the back there. I think he's blowing up right now, which is real shocker. He punches the handlebars. There's something wrong with his bike. Yeah, because that's one of the strong men for Movistar right there, guys. It was Rubio that got dropped, but it looks like Romo is having a mechanical out there. Yeah. Okay, guys, hopefully we get a replay on that right away. So, Ruben, hope your back's better, dude. I know, dude, I'm going to say it's not, but... Dude, Rusticles. This dude's back again. Rusticles, when was the last time you were here? When was the last time? Let me know where you're from, Rusticles, and I'll get your name on my pin board. And dudes, let's take a look at the majestic pin board that Inside Cycling World has invested in. Guys, there's not enough people here. We need more. I want people to come back and go, hey, man, that dude remembered my name. I'm pretty good with names, but dude, there starts becoming a lot of them in the pin board. Team Jayco Alula's here, guys. This could be an underdog, like a dark horse underdog threat here today. I think they're going to do well. They have a very strong time trial team. Let's take a look at Jayco Alula quickly. Dudes, Jayco Alula. Luke Durbridge. Strong man. Matthews can power it good too. Luke Plapp, incredible time trialist. Mauro Schmidt was last year's individual time trial for Switzerland. Strong team. Ben O'Connor can time trial. This team should be flying here. Technical difficulties coming through. The stream just dropped. Movistar's down to 5-6 riders. 2, 4. Yeah, Movistar's down to 6 riders. So it looks like they've lost Rubio early on, and Romo dropped due to a mechanical because he looked at the camera and like absolutely smashed his handlebars with his right hand. So he is not enjoying life today. Now he's got to finish the ride with his bike that's kind of busted right now. Okay. Humbled to have you, Mikey. A good one, Aaron. Northeast of Houston, old oil field here. Okay, so he's north. Okay, so Mikey, I'll try to remember that for later and get your spot moved over to Houston. Oh, Dallas Fort Worth Airport. So yeah, I've only been to Dallas. Did I fly to Dallas or did I fly to Houston? I went to Austin and I had a connecting flight there. And we just barely made it. We flew from Calgary down to, it might have been Dallas. I don't know. Landed at an airport, run down the thing, and jump on the flight that took us to Austin for the Formula One way back in 2014. When I realized that Formula One sucks compared to the old days because the sound is so bad. That 2014 is when the sound went straight downhill. Rubens and Lumen near Hasselt. I think I saw the name Hasselt before Rumen. Yeah, there's Hasselt right there. Drop a pin. And we're going to go with Ruben's name that I know him as. Rubu. There's Ruben in the mix. Original supporter of the channel, guys, right here. Original member of the channel, too. So, guys, if you're here, drop a chat, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, please. And if you want to really contribute, just become a member. Help me grind through this stuff. Flocky, greetings, dudes. Looking forward to a bang session, guys. Kind of a weird way to start with the TTT, but loving it, guys. NSN's out there on course right now. How did they do? NSN's through the second checkpoint here. Do we have time? 9th place through at 29 seconds down, so not lighting up the course. Ooh. Another Movistar rider just completely implodes on the climb. This will be the first climb of the day, the Paseo de Santa Madrona. There's a checkpoint there. Dudes, I'll try to show you here where we're at, okay? So what I like about this one here, we can follow the course. This is what PCS needs. Follow the yellow dot, guys. As we work along the power section of the course, we start moving inland, going uphill a little bit, take a hard 90 degrees there. Start climbing a bit more, false flatty here. False flat all the way to 15.5 kilometers. And then right before the Olympic Stadium here, we start climbing. We climb up past the Olympic Stadium. We drop back down on the far side of the hill, finish uphill to come around the far side of the stadium. That stadium that I'm talking about, we can start zooming in here. That stadium, I'm lost. Yeah, right here. This is the stadium here, guys. We'll go to a satellite map here. Yeah, here it is. So we climb up from the eastern side over to the west. We drop down on this side. We come back around, climbing up. Right beside the stadium is where we finish. That's where the course finishes today. Right on this like big wide boulevard here, I guess. And like I said, Matthew Vanderpool will be over here doing some CX skills later. So if you want to catch Matthew, slip on over there and you'll find him. Oh, right here. It says Pablo Castillo is waiting for Keon Utebrooks. Keon 141 struggling a little bit off the back here. They do have 5 teammates there trying to pull Utebrooks along right now. That's their GC guy. Matthew Vanderpool and Team Alpecin Premier Tech in the start shoot now, guys. Yeah, Utebrooks was getting dropped. So they're having to slow down for him now. How was they doing? They were... Wow, first at the second checkpoint, first at the third checkpoint. GC guy being dropped right now. Can they pull it back together and hold on and get in that hot seat? Groupama FDJ in the hot seat right now. Martin Hansen, Jonas going to miss his big friend. Who's his big friend? Who are we talking about? Bout? Rail saying Belgium is a cycling heaven, but you only cross the German border and there's barely any races on the German side. That's true, man. There's not a lot of German races. Doctors are turning me inside out. This is from Ruben. They don't think it's back related. Looking at other diseases. What? Ruben, I thought it was like sciatica. Lotto Intermarché finishes just at a dull roll. Just kind of rolling across the finish line here. I did pick Leonard Van Eetvelt as part of my GC team here for the Fantasy League. Really good rider. I don't think they had a fantastic ride. Yeah. They finished in 7th place, 54 seconds down today. 3 riders left for Movistar here. I thought it was a rider with a different jersey on the front. It looks like there's a national champion on this team right now for Movistar. Let's have a look at them. Do they have... Uterbrooks is just hanging on the back here, guys. Starting the second climb of the day. Let me try to get this dialed in for you. Whoever's on the front is absolutely smashing them apart. He's not really helping them right now. He's killing them. Could be Nelson Oliveira up front there. Is it Nelson Oliveira maybe? Nope. It's a national jersey champion anyway. Maybe Pablo Castrillo. Let me have a look at him. It is. Pablo Castrillo here, guys. Spanish individual time trial champion for 2026 is absolutely destroying these guys on the front. Kian Uterbrooks barely hanging on. So it's Castrillo. And then it is, let me figure out who this is too. Cepeda. Their climber is hanging on, waiting for Kian Uterbrooks. Kian Uterbrooks rocking himself silly. Rocking himself silly. However, who is this? Someone's gone up the road, though, for Movistar. Someone's gone solo by themselves, will not take the hot seat away. Trying to figure out who this is. Yeah, 7th time. So Movistar gets 7th place overall. That's what's going to flash up here right away. And they are at 23 minutes and 5 seconds. So not the greatest time. 23 minutes and 5 seconds will put them into 7th place overall. One rider finishes alone. We got 3 riders further back, including Uterbrooks. Uterbrooks is just dying out here, guys. Castrillo, the Spanish time trial champion, doing all the work, pulling Cepeda and Uterbrooks. Not a great day one for Uterbrooks, guys. The other 2 are still in time trial position, and Uterbrooks is out of the saddle, rocking back and forward, and they're dropping him again right at the finish line. Yeah, Uterbrooks not looking good. They actually dropped him. There's a gap. Probably 3 seconds between them and Uterbrooks. So, so Ruben's getting worked over by his doctors. Ruben's saying, become a member of the channel. I'll remember your name better. Yeah. Dudes, any support is greatly appreciated here at the channel. Dave saying, Colin, just send you my new concert t-shirt picture. Okay, dudes, let me check this out. Wow, I've got messages from 2 people here. And Dave, let's see what Dave's wearing. He is wearing, Dave, looking sharp. And the band is called the Stooges. Dave, who are the Stooges? I don't know if I know that band. Back into the live chat. Wow, dudes, the Ineos dudes are all sitting there in TT position with their hands in like ice cold water. Is that what they're doing? They've got little rubber totes. I had one here. They got like those plastic see-through totes, you know, that you can clip the top on that are about that deep, you know, and like that, by like that, by like that. They're sitting there with their elbows and hands in the water. Wonder why that is. What is that all about? Okay, we're going on here. Rusticles. Chateau, been lurking all this year until now. Chatted a bit more last year. Okay, Rusticles. Dude, I do remember you chatting last year. Rusticles, where are you from again? I'm going to add you to... I want to add you to the list. You're getting... Dude, you're on the list. You've made it. You're part of the Inside Cycling World inner sanctum. Just let me know where you're from, dude, and I'll add you. Yeah, Movistar completely crumbled there. Soudal Quickstep out on course, guys. Next to start, big boys coming, dudes. Big boys coming. Net Company, Ineos. Expect these guys to get straight into the hot seat. And they'll be sitting there for at least probably 50 minutes, I would imagine. Until maybe UAE can get them off there. I think Ineos might win it today. Uno X loses a rider early. Actually, that's on the climb, so that's not too bad for Uno X. Let's see where they are. Yeah, so Uno X lost a rider at the start of the first climb of the day. They still have 5 riders in that front group there, I think. Actually, they might have 6. Actually, love looking at, guys, I was looking at this earlier today. I like the layout here in Barcelona. I love this stuff. You can see how the city kind of grew. Like, this is probably one of the older parts down here by the port, where it's just kind of a mishmash of streets going everywhere. And then they built this part where it was probably like, I think this would be like the 60s or the 70s, maybe earlier. I don't know when. And they built like these little, kind of like little mini villages within the city. And each one of these little mini villages has like a little park area in here. I love this. I love it. You'd know all your neighbors around you. Probably shops and stores at the base of every building. Where's the pools though? Why is there no pools? Do you guys never go into pools? I would have a pool right there. What's this one? Look at this. They've even got a little mini soccer course on top. Soccer field course, whatever. Sue me. Sue me. Yeah, dude, I love looking at stuff like this. Like, you can just kind of see how the city was built. They did that for a long time, and then maybe some other older sections. The industrial zones. Look at this one. This kind of stands out to me too. Refresh. Kind of different colored roofs here. Some old, some new maybe. Yeah, Uno X loses another rider. Oh, Jayco Alula. Let's have a little look at you boys. Okay, so Jayco Alula was only 5th at the first checkpoint, 6 seconds down. At the second checkpoint, they're 2.64 seconds down behind Movistar. We know Movistar imploded. One Movistar rider was by himself at the finish, one ahead of the 3 riders behind them. So Movistar did kind of implode there. NSN coming through here now, 4 seconds down, 34.93 down. So Movistar will probably slot into, yeah, they're outside the top 10. Sorry, NSN will be outside the top 10. Oh no, sorry, they're 6. Sorry, that's not bad. 6th place for NSN, not bad at all. Binyam coming in through next, guys. He's just finishing up now. Obviously not a stage for Binyam. And, okay, so Jayco Alula is 2.64 seconds down at checkpoint 2 and heading towards checkpoint 3 now. I'd love to see some coverage of those guys. Okay. I got to start catching up. Oh, Aaron, you said at 10 kilometers. There's some riders that crumbled at 5K. Steven Cycles in the mix. Steven! Dude, Steven, I have not read it. Dude, I got to do that. Guys, Steven sent me a great package over from the UK, and I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to go grab it. Maybe what I'll do is, I think I need a drink of water here. I don't have any coffee left today. Ben O'Connor riding solo. So Ben O'Connor's been dropped by his team. They're not really close to the finish. So Ben's gone. So it'll be like Luke Plapp, Durbo, and Mauro Schmidt pushing at the front. They've said, Ben, you're on your own. Follow yellow dot from Dawn. Look into my eye. So you guys, just so you know, Steven sent me a great package from the UK here. I'm going to go get it right away. It's sitting over here on the bed inside the Inside Cycling World VIP Hospitality Lounge. And I'm going to catch up all the way. Put me down for Belfast in the north of Ireland. Rusticles, Belfast. Okay, dude, we're on it. We're going to do that. Then I'm going to do a quick nature. I'll grab my magazine. We'll do a little bit of a fake unboxing because I've already been looking at it. Belfast. Northern Ireland, there we go. Rusticles. Close enough, right? Rusticles. Oh, I think I missed one letter, guys. Sorry. Rusticles. Boom, you're in, dude. You are in. There he is, man. Dude, I'd love to come visit Ireland. There's a lady, one of my tenants. And when I say one of my tenants, guys, I don't own these houses. I just manage the property. She just did a month-long trip in Ireland. I don't know why. She's got a very Eastern Europe sounding last name, Stankiewicz. Her mom, actually, it'd probably be her mother-in-law in the local little Facebook, just turned 102 years old with the same last name. I'm like, that's the first time I've heard of that name, and now I know 2 of them. So I think that's her husband who just passed away. I think that must be his mother, Stankiewicz. Margaret Stankiewicz, 102 years old. Okay, I gotta keep catching up, guys. Gotta keep catching up. Dude, yeah, happy July 4th. I forgot. Happy July 4th. Alpecin Premier Tech dudes. Yeah, here we go. At checkpoint 2, they are up. Checkpoint 2, just waiting for this to refresh, guys. Alpecin Premier Tech go up, just barely ahead of the Movistar team there. Jayco Alula still looking for their time. Okay, they're coming up to checkpoint 3 now. Another rider pulls over. This is 113. They still got 5 riders in their TTT team. So we've just lost 113 for Jayco Alula. That is Durbo. I was going to take a quick guess. Is that Durbo? I thought he would have hung on longer, but maybe he took a huge pull. Luke Durbridge here is a TT specialist, and he is spent. Done. Just slams it over on the side of the road. Done his job for the day. Zeosex is back. Gonzo Johnny. Gonzo, I got you on the pin map. Question, who pulls for whom? Lipowitz or Evenepoel? I know. Yeah. Dudes, I'm just catching up here. Okay, dudes, I'm going to go do quick nature break. I need to grab a sip of water, and I'm going to pull out the stuff Steven sent me. So, dudes, hang in, lock in. We got 3 weeks of the Tour de France coming. Let's get it. All right, dudes, back inside the 10x10 cube of cycling dominance and performance excellence. Water bottle in hand. Net Company Ineos on course right now, guys. Yeah, George, don't worry. Political talk is fine. I just can't read everything right now, so it's good. Yeah, so July 4th, guys. Happy July 4th. Americans, love it. And I know you guys take it super seriously because I have a friend in Vegas, and he was out today. He goes, everything's shut. We just had Canada Day. It's our version of your July 4th. We do the fireworks, we do the celebrations and all that stuff. But most things are still open. Okay. Yeah, dude, like Aaron says here, no worries, George. We are very forgiving, understand the venting, hope you love cycling just as much. Yeah, dudes, we've had political talk here before. It kind of comes and goes, and that's fine with me. Dudes, we can talk about, you want to talk about stamps? You want to talk about fishing? Let's have at it. Have at it, dudes. This is what we get to do here that you don't get to see on the people that make you pay for this. So, let's talk about food. Let's talk about wines. Let's talk about cheeses. Speaking of cheese, I think one trip to Cabo one year, Manchego reminds me kind of, guys, for you cheese experts, because I'm sure not, Manchego kind of reminds me of like a Parmesan, or what's the other one? Oh, not an Asiago. There's another one. It's kind of like a stronger Parmesan. Is it Asiago? But Manchego dude, I probably ate the entire wheel of cheese in that week. I probably ate an entire wheel of cheese. Yeah, let's take a look here, guys. First checkpoint. Ineos through 5 seconds ahead of Team Picnic, who went out really fast and then kind of exploded later. Team Jayco Alula fastest through the third checkpoint, dudes. 3.75 seconds ahead of Movistar. At the finish line, it's still Groupama sitting there, guys. Movistar completely imploded in the last segment of the race. They went from second overall at the third checkpoint, and in this last 4 kilometers, they dropped all the way down to 9th overall. Like, kind of brutal. Movistar completely imploded on the time trial, guys. They do have some good time trial stars, but yeah, I don't know what is the theory behind that. Ineos resting the hands in the water. Movistar must have been partying pretty hard in Barcelona nightclubs. Ice water about thermal regulation. Calling the Stooges, punk royalty, Iggy Pop. Oh, it's Iggy Pop's band. Okay. No idea, dude. Obviously, we all know Iggy Pop, but I didn't know his band's name. One rider here for Jayco Alula going to the finish line right now. He's fighting for it. I don't know if he's going to make it. I don't think he's going to make it. He's got 5 seconds. Dude, you got to sprint. Sprint. He's not going to make it. Not going to make it. Groupama still sits in first place, guys. They beat Jayco Alula, who's down 9.21 seconds. So Jayco Alula, yeah, they faded a little bit there at the end. Groupama did better in that final segment. At the third checkpoint, Jayco Alula was 8 seconds ahead of Groupama. At the finish, they finished 9 seconds. So Jayco gave up 17 seconds to Groupama there. Dudes, while we're out of here, okay, dudes, we're doing it. Steven sent me this all the way from the UK, guys. I was so excited to get this. Just the packaging. This is me pretending I'm unboxing it, okay? Yeah, wow. What do we got here? I don't even know what we got. What do we got? What do you got? Okay. This came over. Dude, this is so awesome. So awesome. I'm trying to do this in an order that makes sense. Dudes, why don't I have this up already? Guys, here's the first thing. This is the official Tour de France UK souvenir thing. Dude, it's like everything. It's all the teams. It's all detail. I don't know if you can see, guys. It's all the detailed maps. I'm just going to hold it up here for a second and talk a little bit. So it's all the super detailed maps with all teams. Dude, lots of good stuff in here. And I love the maps. Just the maps alone lets me understand where we are in the world. So much good pictures. Yeah, guys, I'm trying to read my Rouleur magazine. I'm trying to read this. It also came with a really nice map. Dudes, Tour de France. Right? Am I holding it the right way up? Yes, I am. So here's the men's route. This should be on the wall. And then we've also got the Femmes route. So then we got the Femmes route, which starts August 1. We got that going on. Thank you, Steven. Then also in the package came the Galibier magazine, which talks about some of the best ever battles and stuff that happened on the Galibier. Dudes, Pontani, there we go, dudes. The Galibier is the highest point of the Tour de France. Was it 2,650 meters, something like that? So I'm about halfway through reading that. And then also in the package, thank you, Steven. Steven Cycles. Just a bunch of cool stuff here, guys. I've got some Tour de France coasters. You can see here. Here's the Tour de France coasters. They'll never be used. They'll never be used. I'm going to protect those with my life. Some cool postcards. Postcards of all the climbs, you know. We got Jonas. We've got Wout. And we got a mishmash multi-one here. Dudes, I love this stuff. This is my first ever package I've received from anyone. And, dude, it's so awesome that Steven sent this to me. So, Steven, love you, dude. Love you. So cool to get the guys. I love doing stuff like that. So fun. So if you live somewhere and you're like, man, Colin's got to try this special chocolate bar, send it. I'll eat it on camera. Okay, dudes, I'm catching up. Sorry. I'm going to give this a quick little refresh. Astana just started, guys. New best time, checkpoint 2. Checkpoint 2, the Sagrada Familia. Net Company goes through 14.4 seconds ahead of Alpecin Premier Tech, Mathieu van der Poel's team. So they're flying, moving at 56.9 kilometers an hour. That's what I was trying to guess this morning. Like, what's average speed going to be? Like 55k an hour. It's going to come down a little bit with the two climbs at the end, and we've got a full, fantastic-looking Ineos team here. Half the team are time trialists. This team is so strong. Let's have a quick look at them here. We've already done this. Ahrensman, Tobias Foss, Ganna, Josh Tarling, Kevin Vauquelin, all strong time trialists. Like, come on. Loving it. Loving it, guys. So Ineos is out there, Soudal Quickstep. Bahrain Victorious is on course, and Astana is out there too. So Bahrain Victorious goes through the first checkpoint in 5th place. We've just seen Ineos go through the second checkpoint first overall. And I think, what's going on here? We've got a rider sitting on the back of Ineos, hand out, signaling thumbs down. No one can see him except maybe the team car. So he's probably saying something. That's Bernal. I think Bernal's saying maybe it's a bit too fast for him. That's my guess. He's probably signaling back to the team car, slow it down, tell the team, slow it down, I'm dying. That's my guess. Dudes, 91 people here. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Rail saying, just like what I was saying, Jake Horst, historically very good at the Triple T. Seeing Jacques Anquetil's 57 bike compared to modern bikes is craziness. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to keep rolling forward here, guys. Catching up, Sticky Bottle. Stankiewicz. Yeah, Stankiewicz. Yeah, that's one. Groupama off. Deposed by Alpecin Premier Tech for now. So we get to have a nice close look at Mathieu. Will he dare take his shirt off today, guys? That was so, rude. And they made such a big deal about the dude having a shirt off. Like, what was it? 34 degrees Celsius. Had just set the fastest time of the day. Dude, come sit in this sweaty little box. There's probably like a pop-up box they put up and they make it look like it's comfortable. Probably plexiglass on the sides. He's probably just cooking in there. Flat tire. We got a flat tire here. Is that Bernal? Flat rear tire. Pan up, pan up. Nope. It's number 88. Is that Tarling? That might be Tarling. No, that's Vauquelin, I think. I think Vauquelin got number 88. Having a good look here. Yeah, Kevin Vauquelin has a flat at the back. It looks like his tire's going down. Yeah, it's down for sure. So he's just going to have to hang 6.4 Ks to the finish. Kevin Vauquelin, dude, I don't even know how he's keeping up here. Guys, he's doing like close to 60k an hour with a rear flat tire. Yeah, the camera keeps zooming in on that rear tire there. Oh, Mathieu van der Poel. Don't take your shirt off, dude. Don't. You'll get fined. Don't. Ganna, Tarling, Foss, Max Power. Yeah, Bernal's going to get the NASCAR draft with those Ineos trucks up front. We're going to keep rolling, guys. Yeah, Aaron's been with Bernal, Raid, and Stage. In week 3 could get a top 10. Yeah, guys, remember, Ahrensman won 2 stages last year. Ahrensman won 2 mountain stages last year, and he's a very good time trialist. Everyone forgets that about him. Tymon Ahrensman, we'll go back here, 2025 at the Tour de France. He won stage 19 up to La Plagne. That was the shortened stage. Remember, they shortened the stage even more than usual because of the cows with some kind of freakish disease. And he also won the stage into Super Bagnières. First place, right there. Yeah, the guy's strong. The guy's strong, and I think his time trial's getting better and better. Vauquelin's now been dropped. Team car's right beside him. Okay, one team car. I wonder if they're waiting for another team car to come up with his bike. Possibly. Tymon Ahrensman this year, guys, have a quick peek. We'll go back earlier in the year. Got a 5th in the individual time trial in Algarve. 2nd place at Tirreno Adriatico in the individual time trial. I think he's got another good one here. Second place at the Giro in the time trial. Like, the guy can time trial. So, yeah, that's their GC guy, I think. I think he's probably a better GC bet for me than Vauquelin right now. Especially with this start for Vauquelin here with this flat tire. Ineos, we are waiting for them. So they're coming up to checkpoint 3 right now. And when Vauquelin dropped off, they made no effort to stay with them. Decathlon on course right now. Ooh, Decathlon, dudes. So great to see this team getting so powerful. Paul Seha, Ties Benoot, Case Bowl, Dan Houle, the Juggernaut, Olav Koy back in action to Aurélien Pariprendre, Nicolas Prudhomme, Mathieu Ricca frickin' Tello, guys. Let's go. Let's get it. Big powerhouse team here too, guys. Just put Dan Houle on the front and let him do all the work. Yeah, Kevin Vauquelin still riding this bike. Flat tire. Dude, are you going to change your bike? Like, what's going on here? The Ineos car comes alongside him. Oh, it's Bernal now. This is Bernal. Okay, it's not Vauquelin. The team car just pulled alongside of him, said something, and then accelerated up the road. So Vauquelin is behind Bernal right now on the course with a flat tire. I'm like, are they changing his bike? Well, let's talk about how bad VPP must be in the TT. Yeah, dude. He wouldn't have a lot of power. Vauquelin would need some breakaway help to fight for top 10. Soudal Quickstep coming to the finish right now, guy. Not bad at all. Only 5 seconds down on Alpecin Premier Tech. Not bad at all for Soudal Quickstep. Nice TT. Got to give this a quick refresh here. Okay, it's saying fifth. Yeah, fifth place overall. Wow, that time looks different than what I saw. Maybe it was a different finisher that came through the line there. That guy showed 5 seconds down, but they're showing 19 seconds down here overall. Ooh, check it out, guys. Ineos is speeding up. Just turning it up, guys. At checkpoint 2, they were up 14 seconds on Alpecin. At checkpoint 3, they're up 21 seconds on Alpecin. Just flying. They've lost Vauquelin. They've lost Bernal going. Jonas in the start chute, guys. Jonas is in the start chute. Yeah, it looks like he's almost ready to go. He's got his helmet on already. He's still got 15 minutes to go, though. That's weird. Ineos has got Ghana. And I got to figure out who that is. National champion of something. Let me figure this out. Oh, it's Tobias Foss. Yeah, it is Foss. I was going to say Norway. Norway individual time trial champion this year. So, like, look at these two dudes go. Look at these dudes go. They're going to smash it. Absolutely smashing it. Ghana so good on the bike. So aero. Foss swings over the road. Just slots right in behind Ghana here. Ghana's probably doing 55, 60K an hour here with 2.2Ks to go. Insane. EF in the start chute actually now. They're ready to go. They've gone to the Spaceballs helmet too. They'll be starting the last climb here, Ineos here right away. Let's see if we got any times coming here now. Ineos, hot seat immediately, ASAP. Yeah, George, no problems, dude. No problems. He says, indeed, let's keep the peaceful talk. Yeah, dude, cycling, whatever you want. I don't mind some political talk, as long as it doesn't get nasty. Aaron saying Vauquelin formed is not as good as the 2024 Tour de France. Martin, what is your shirt? Dude, you ask, I think you're saying my shirt. Your question here, though, is, what is your shirt? A shirt is a type of rock, guys. But it's a shirt. Dude, this is my Inside Cycling World shirt. There's only one. There's only one ever made. And so, I don't know if you guys can see the back here. You can see the back? It's got my name on the back. I kind of went with like more of like a, soccer, sports, hockey, football theme. Put your name on the back. I think that would be great for cycling. So you can, Ghana right on the back. Ghana now dropping Foss. Ghana just going here. Smash time. Guys, Ineos is going to blow Alpecin out of the water here with Ghana at the finish. I think they're coming up on the 500 meter right now. Let me look closely here, guys. Ganna here, he's got a 64 tooth on the front. Still riding at 35 kilometers up to climb. Smash. The red, white, and green, the Italian champion here. I couldn't read the number. Couldn't read it. I'm always looking for the little number signs on the side of the road. Still have 1 minute, 5 seconds lead over Alpecin. At the third checkpoint, they had a 20-second lead. Ganna's been unleashed, guys. Ganna has been unleashed. I think we're looking at well over 30-second lead over Alpecin here coming around this last corner. Less than 200 meters to go. He's got 45 seconds. Yeah, let's say 30 seconds will be the Ineos victory over Alpecin right now. And there we go. There it is. 31.03 seconds right now, and it's showing up right here, guys. Matthew didn't take his shirt off, by the way. Just so you know, in case you're wondering. Oh, LMF. Manchego is a sheep cheese with a nutty flavor. Dude, I love Manchego. I love it. Pecorino Romano is a sheep cheese, very similar to Parmesan. Dude, I got to eat better cheeses. I went to the grocery store a few days ago and picked up just like an old cheddar, garbage, Armstrong here in Canada. And I picked up the light version too. And I'm just like, it's like just like slabs of mush on your food. It's gross. Yeah, dudes, Ineos just smashed it there. When Foss and Ganna went, I think Foss is just finishing now. That's how much Ganna buried himself at the finish line there, guys, up that final climb. If this is Foss, he was right with them too. So Foss will be second across the line, I think, for Ineos here. Ganna, yellow jersey. Ganna, yellow jersey? Maybe? Maybe? Rail's asking about how do we rate Van Wilder chances at top 10. Dude, that's who must have came through for Soudal there. Had to have been. Because they finished like by himself. There's only one rider there. Yeah, Van Wilder here. I didn't catch the number. Remember Tim Merlier's here. Valentin Perry-Ponch. Jasper Stuyvens. Dylan Van Barl. It's a nice team. It's a nice team there. So strange back to doing this, guys. So strange to be back doing this. Just bumped my face on there. Dawn. Dawn. This name looks a little familiar to me. Dawn Walutes. I did Alpe d'Huez last year, vacationing again at our apartment with France. Who went down and did the Telegraph and the Globia this year. Great tough climb, the Telegraph. Dude, Dawn, were you here last year? Dawn. Your last name seems really familiar to me. Let me know. Yeah, Dawn says right here, I'm back, guys. I'm back. Dawn, where are you from? Dawn, your name's so familiar. Dawn, did you send me a bunch of pictures last year? Is this that Dawn? Dude, because Dawn, you're saying you're a French apartment. Dawn, I'm kind of thinking you're a retired teacher, I think, and you have an apartment in France that you go visit at. I'm positive. I'm going to catch up, guys. Yeah, Vauquelin got dropped. Yeah, Vauquelin had the flat tire. Lidl Trek. Dude, I love this team right now. Ayuso, G. West, Pedersen, Simmons, Skelmo, Scoins, Vashik, and Verona. That is a team. Derek G., really strong time trialist. Ayuso, really strong time trialist. Mads Pedersen should be a beast here. Who else do we got here to work with? Dude, there's on YouTube, look it up. It's called Project Juan. Juan. I didn't know that, how should I put it, how fluent and good at speaking English Juan Ayuso is. I had no idea. I don't think I've ever really listened to him talk before. I was expecting like full, just super fast talking in Spanish. No, I think he mentioned something. He said something last night, and I thought he said Atlanta. Well, when I grew up living with my dad in Atlanta, that's what I thought he said. Because, dude, you would be hard-pressed to tell that he's not, that's not his first language. He speaks so well, and he was super chill, dude. I know he gets a lot of grief, but he was really cool. I liked it. kind of a different angle to look at them. It's called Project Juan. I think it's a 16-minute long video, like a Lidl Trek video. You can find it on YouTube. Yeah, there goes Bernal's GC ambitions at the very start. Yeah, for me, it's Aaronsman, Vauquelin, then Bernal over GC for Ineos. New phrases here when pink jersey is in the mix. Let's F and go. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Ganna could be in the yellow jersey today, guys. He's going to be winning the Tour. Names should be on the shorts column. Yeah, dude, I think they should have the names on the rider shorts or something. Somewhere. Like, I have my name, my last name. My last name's Emerson, if you don't know. Maybe you guys do know. It's right across the back of my jersey here. Armstrong calling too much EPO. Yeah, the light cheese that I had, that was just gonna melt it. Yeah, Filippo. Good douche. Yeah, the big teams are coming though, guys. The big teams are coming. Okay, why am I looking at this? Why am I just hovering on this blank screen here? Let's see if anything's changed. Pretty standard for now. Astana not setting the world on fire. They're not in the top 10 they were 9th at the first checkpoint, outside the top 10 at the second checkpoint. At the third checkpoint, they were going to be well outside again. Decathlon, though. Decathlon 7th at the second checkpoint. They weren't inside the top 10 at the first. So they're kind of weighting all their energy to the back end of this event. EF on course 2. They were 8th at the first checkpoint. Now I'm watching Lidl Trek out there too, guys. We've lost a rider here for Decathlon, number 57. I don't think that's Riccatello. It's Nicholas Prudhomme. We've lost Nicholas Prudhomme right now. I think the rest of the team is there. And we're going to watch these guys very closely here. So Decathlon, 7th place, 20 seconds down at the second checkpoint. Watching for the third one. Taking a look at the FC Barcelona stadium here. This must be very close by to the Olympic Stadium. I think I did see that on the map. If we come back here again to Barcelona, and I think we finish, yeah, up here. I'm going to change this, guys, to the satellite map. Yeah, there's a, well, that's the Olympic Stadium. Oh, this must be FC Barcelona here, I would imagine, inside this covered stadium. Is that right, guys? Any of you soccer/football fans, let me know. I know nothing about it. Dave saying we miss you so much, Colin. Dave, thank you so much, dude. Thank you. I love being here. I love doing this. Aaron, is PCS showing the individual times as well? Dude, no, I haven't seen them yet. You know what, dude? I'm going to come over here. So, guys, this is the actual Tour de France website. You can follow along with all the data here if you don't have Pro Cycling Stats. This is a pretty good presentation here. I wonder if I can see My Fantasy by Tissot. They've actually got like a little write-up stuff here. Actually, I should hang out here a little bit more. Get their little free pictures to look at. Ooh, it says here, Vauquelin lost over a minute on his teammates. Ooh. Top Ganna is launched by Tobias Foss. Off to the hot seat. Yeah, totally. Totally. And guys, it's been a while since I've done this from last year. Actually, I think it'll show the results somewhere at the top at the finish line here. But right now, they're not showing. That's not bad. Best time, 21:55. I predicted 22 and 1 second for the fastest team. So I think I might be close to getting some good points today at the Fantasy League. Wow. So, dudes, I'm hoping at the end we'll see the GC and we'll get some figured out. Actually, are they going to show the actual GC yet? No. We're going to have to wait. GC prediction. Got nothing here either. Okay. We'll come back. We'll come back to that. Waiting for Decathlon's time at the third checkpoint. Lidl Trek, though, has gone through the first checkpoint outside the top 10. They're not in the top 10 at the first checkpoint. Just confirm that. Yeah, they're outside. Aaron's asking, how many kilometers will Remco be solo, or will Lipo keep up with him? Yeah, maybe Remco's out to prove something today. I think the only way Remco's ever going to win a Grand Tour, like at the Tour de France, they need like a 90, 100 kilometer individual time trial. I've been listening to an old book way back when this would have been, I think, the 40s. They had a time trial, individual time trial, 139 kilometers long. Suck on that. Like, and they complained back then that it was too favored towards the time trialist. So guys, certain riders winning all the time, the course is built for them. Like, I look at this course, I'm like, yeah, it's built for Poggy to win. This is built for Poggy. I mean, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but they could have made the course harder for him. They could have put in some really long time trials. But my conspiracy theory is they want him to win. They want, and rightfully so, he should. He's definitely the number one rider in the world. But that's because the course suits him too. I'd like to see longer TTs, put an 80K individual time trial in with like 10 checkpoints, and have a nice balance of climbing too, so that Poggy can pull it all back, and there'll be this brutal fight all the way to the finish. Poggy, Remco, Poggy, Jonas, Remco. So yeah, in the past they've had it completely reversed, where the time trial stars won it, not the climbers. Now it's kind of gone the other way. We got a decathlon rider who just dropping right out on the climb. And it looks like 4 riders for decathlon still together here. Yeah, 4 riders for decathlon in this group. Riccatello's still there. He's just hanging on the back. God, is he small. He is so small. Okay, third checkpoint. Decathlon's in third place overall at 23 seconds down. So they've lost a little bit of time. They were 4 seconds down at the second checkpoint. Red Bull, Bora, Hansgrohe has just started, guys. We still have 2 teams to go, Team Visma and UAE. Let's get it on. Guys, fingers crossed no one crashes out of the GC guys here. I don't want to see we lose riders day one because of a crash on a silly corner. Let's do that. Yeah, does Remco just ride away from them at the beginning? He probably could. Dawn Walutes. Yeah, okay, so this is Dawn. Dawn. Okay, let's go back to Dawn. Dude, I don't know how to say your last name. Pennsylvania, yes, you are right. Okay, Dawn. This is the other Dawn. Dawn, I swear you were here like almost from the very beginning of the Tour de France last year, and you sent pictures over from a stage. Dude, which stage was it, Dawn? You'll remember better than I do right now, because I think yours were the first pictures I ever used. So Dawn's over in Pennsylvania, guys. Right here somewhere. We're going to put Dawn on here. Just smack it right in the middle. And we're going to go with Dawn. Oh, sorry, guys. Dawn Walutes. Hopefully that worked. It did. Dawn, I don't think I've seen you since Tour de France of last year. Is that correct? We need you here more, Dawn. We need you here more. There we go, guys. We got Pennsylvania now. Pennsylvania is dialed in. Pennsylvania dialed in, guys. Visma Lisa bike in the Shark Chute now, guys. Ready to go. Okay. Times are showing up now. Lidl Trek's time was not there before. They're showing up 1 second slower than Ineos at checkpoint 1. Someone just said that that Lidl Trek could be a dark horse, and it sure looks like it. They have a strong team. Let's take a look at Lidl Trek. Juan Ayuso, fantastic TT rider. Derek G, fantastic TD rider. Vashik, very strong in the TT. They got Skelmos here, could be a GC rider on his own, right? Mads Pedersen, very strong rider too. Let's take a look at Mads last year. I think I was talking about the Tour of Denmark last year. So he got 7th place in the individual time trial here for Denmark. Last year, where was it? Here it is. Post-Tour of Denmark. Mads Pedersen, won stage 1, won stage 4, won stage 5. 3rd in the ITT. This guy can do it. One of my favorite riders. Just a freaking strong man. Gonna bounce that back again. Lidl Trek looking good here, guys. One rider just getting tailed off now. Number 34 for Lidl Trek. Quinn Simmons. Quinn Simmons trailed off the back there, guys. Actually, I thought it was funny. Earlier this week, I was watching some official Tour de France preview stuff, and they were still talking. Some girl was on there. I forget who it is. Someone I don't even know. I don't know if it's just a YouTube person or something. And talking about Ciccone. I'm like, yeah, nice try. Yeah, he's not here. It's Derek G. So don't record all your stuff really far in advance because you got to do it live. Paul going by himself, guys. Riccatello just hanging on. Riccatello looks so funny. He's such a small dude. His helmet looks way too big for him. Riccatello's the only guy that's able to hang with Paul at all, and he's already 40 or 50 meters back. Riccatello, yeah, that helmet's way too big for you. It's way too big for you. I don't think they sized his helmet right. Or maybe it's the way he rides. It's up too high. Paul Seha will not get the win today, guys. Got to bounce out of here again. I know I'm in the wrong spot now. Come on. Bounce me out. It's going to finish 30 seconds down, 30.99 seconds down on Filippo Ganna. So is Paul Seha sexist? Okay, we're going to say sexist. He's a sexist. Yeah, moving on from that. Finishing down. Number 35 for Lidl Trek saying, nope, yep, he's signaling something here. Yeah, it's Skelmo signaling like crazy for his team car. Let's see what happens. Team car rolls up right beside him. Foot's down. Bike change. Bike change coming up. I couldn't see if it had a flat or not. Ooh. Remco's out there, guys. Remco is out on course now. Let's go. I would just drop them all right now and go. Just go. Get a lead. Get a lead right at the beginning. It's one of the few things that Remco, that Poggy doesn't win every time is the time trial. One of the few things that he is not the best at. So, and I like that. I like that, guys. It's not to pick on Poggy. It's to see more competition. Yeah, Dave, right here. Juan is such a great guy to listen to when he chooses to speak. Yeah, like Dave, I don't think I've ever heard Juan Ayuso speak before in my life. And so when I put the show on, I was expecting, and guys, don't take it wrong, I was expecting like fast talking in Spanish. And he did have an accent, just a little bit. I'm like, you wouldn't know that this guy wasn't from the States. Like, you wouldn't know. He's super chill. Okay, Aaron, Ayuso lived in the USA for most of his youth. Okay, so guys, I know we're behind. He did say Atlanta, and I'm like, okay, did I hear that? Did I actually hear Atlanta? Or did I hear something? I didn't know at the time. Yeah. Don says he just retired after 41 years. So Don, were you a teacher? Was I right about that? And I'm going to start playing some sticky bottle here, guys. Lenny Martinez comes in 40 seconds back. Dawn's going to send pics from stage 8. Had a great time with so many people last year. Fans are wonderful. Yeah, Dawn, get some pics out there for us. Send as many as you can. I'll show them all. I'll put a little slideshow together. Figure out what stage 8 is. That's going to be 2 days after the Tourmalet. I think that's a Saturday maybe. Ooh, look at this, guys. Sagrada Familia stage checkpoint 2. Trek goes into the lead here. 0.07 seconds. 7/10? 7/100ths of a second. Yeah, I think it's 7/100ths of a second ahead of Ineos. UAE on course, Visma's on course. They're all out there, guys. They are all out there. So Lidl Trek here is in the lead right now, guys. EF Education went through checkpoint 3 in 7th place. Good time trial for them. UAE on course now. George, I like this. George, I like your comment here. I'm going to read this one. I don't believe most of the supposed conflicts between riders unless it's explicitly said by them. Unless open accusations are made, most are hearsay by reporters and unprofessional voices. Dude, I agree with you 100%. I agree with you. They made Juan Ayuso seem like such a villain over at UAE. And I'm like, you know what? He's thrown into a world where the team's got like 3 or 4 dudes that could ride GC. Um, I did hear he didn't see eye to eye with the manager, but so what? Like to me, so what? One of the Red Bull guys already pulling off. Red Bull is hang on. Red Bull 12 seconds down at the second checkpoint. Is that correct? So Red Bull, oh wow. So it says here Red Bull's not showing in the top 10 at checkpoint 1. At checkpoint 2, they're now in third place, 12.11 seconds down. Remco's going to have to do this all by himself at the end. I guess they're going to start slowly dialing it up. Remco right here, number 21, slotting in the back. Decked out in white world champion jersey on. Looks like for time trial, right? Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff by the mainstream media dudes who make a big stink about everything. I think I saw something. I didn't watch it all. Remco getting a bit ticked off at the media scrum thing where they're asking the questions. It's just like, dude, let him do his thing. Just let him do his thing. That's why I like doing it my way. Derek G leading the Trek boys. 3 Trek riders left. So it looks like it's Derek G, Vashik, I would believe, number 37. Very strong rider, TT rider, and Wana Yuso there. So yeah, I'm going to have a lot more positivity about Wana Yuso because it kind of breeds amongst everyone, I think. Watch that video. He's a totally normal dude. He's not a villain at all. EF Education here just crosses the finish line, 7th. And it's not Ben Healy going across the line either. They will finish 7th place overall. Looks like 51 seconds down at the finish. 48.91 seconds down. I'll have to try to figure out who that is. And this is the La Place de Catalonia here. Dudes, I'm going to try to show you where we are. And I saw this on the map earlier. When we go back to Barcelona here at the finish line itself. God, every time I zoom back in, I'm struggling to find it. When we go to the satellite maps. I thought that's what we were looking at. I thought we were looking at that thing right there. They're just showing some big circular things, which I thought I spotted. That's okay. Derek G. West just hits the brakes, throws the parachute out the back. Ayuso and Vashik going. I'm surprised Derek G's not there all the way. That is kind of a shocker to me. Lidl Trek, guys. Wow. Oh my God, this is close. 4/100ths of a second ahead of Ineos. They were 7/100ths of a second ahead at checkpoint 2. They were 1.87 tenths of a second, 87/100ths of a second at checkpoint. So it's been within a second all the way. Oh, dudes, we may have Wana Yuso in yellow at the finish. How do you like that? Sorry, Gana. I think it may be taken away from him here. Just see how these two hold on. Vashik doing all the work here. Looking at this here now, you can see they're just going to be starting the second climb. Vashik needs to drive all the way, and Ayuso needs to rise to the occasion and absolutely show everyone what he's capable of. 2 kilometers to the finish here for Ayuso and Vashik. 65 kilometers an hour here, all out. Wow. Colin Cycling and WC notes, World Cup notes. Bastille Day on stage 10. Breakaway raid stage on same day that France could be probably in Dallas for France could be probably in Dallas for the semifinal. Okay, so stage 10 will be a big day, guys, for World Cup and cycling. Don, thank you for your coverage. Don, just doing my thing here, doing my thing. Hey, I think we finally hit 100 viewers. Thanks, guys. Awesome stuff. I'm hoping tomorrow's going to be a big one because I know last year, the first day I did was pretty big for me. So I'm going to try not to be slightly disappointed, but it is what it is, guys. I think the TTT throws people off. I got to start catching up here. George is saying Emerson, Lake, and Palmer, welcome our friends to the show that never ends. Yeah, Fab. Like Big Mig in the 90s, crazy time trials and all tours. Yeah, I gave the time trials probably too much an advantage here. Okay, dudes. Vashik still driving on the front here. I think he's getting ready to pull off. I think the camera just cut away. When it goes back, we're going to see Ayuso by himself. Visma looking sharp here in these black jerseys. I know there was people complaining about it. Did they make a mistake with their black jerseys? They're going to overheat. I'm sure they're fully ventilated. They're fine. They're fine. They wear black shorts, right? Ayuso solo, guys. Come on, Juan Ayuso. A lot more respect from just getting to hear the dude talk. It's like anything, dudes. Until you finally meet someone and talk to them, someone that you might think is a dick is probably just a normal dude. Just have you get a bad impression of them. Kitchen. Justin is back. Justin's here, saying hello to everyone. Juan Ayuso, 11 seconds. It's going to be so close, guys. It's going to be so close. He's out of the saddle, jumping out of the saddle, sprinting all the way to the finish. It's going to be on the same second as Ineos, and I think he just lost it. He just lost it, guys. Ghana. Ayuso does a good job here, but they do finish 7.94 seconds behind Ineos. Pretty decent, like I said. Juan Ayuso can time trial. Now, when it comes to the big mountains, Ayuso should be right there. So let's hope his form is right there. Aaron, TT helmets are insane. Imagine going into a 7. Dave saying, would anyone here be surprised to see Poggy end the tour today by stomping everyone by close to a minute? I'm going to say no, because I think Ghana's time is pretty freaking fast today. I'm surprised. I thought Lidl Trek would have held it a bit stronger there. Now let's start watching Remco here, guys. So let's hang on. Second checkpoint, it's Team Visma Lisa bike. Lidl Trek. Red Bull is what are they down there? They're 0.14. No, they're 14 seconds down at the second checkpoint. At the third checkpoint, Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe is 11.75 seconds down. Tim Wellens for UAE team has just said that's enough. He's pulled off. UAE is on course, guys. They've gone through the first checkpoint and fourth place overall at 4.75 seconds down. Let's see what Remco can do here by himself at the finish. Will Remco light it up? I'm looking for a time for Remco here. They're already through the Paseo de Santa Madrona. On the descent, Remco's at the front now. His team looks like they're just hanging on. One rider goes through. I'm going to check this out here, guys. Lipowitz not able to go through, and looks like there's a slight gap. Lipowitz is trying to jump back onto Remco's wheel, and he's not going to be able to do it. I don't know who's in front of Remco here, but he is pulling like a frickin' demon. Remco's there going, yeah, you're my man. You're my man. Lipo, you better try to hang on here, dude. I do not know who's with Remco, but man, he is pulling hard here. Not sure what the banner's there. 2 kilometers to go, it looks like. 2 clicks out. They're moving at 64, 65 kilometers an hour. Lipo is just hanging on. Like 2 bike lengths in between them. Visma rider is just like, looks like he's dying. It's Eduardo Affini. Looks like he was dying on the side of the road there. Hacking up a lung. Just see, Jonas has a little bobble around that corner, guys. That left-hander there. You can just see he's got his Darth Vader helmet on there. The red one. I think this is Niels Paulett sitting here at the back of the UAE train, just looking gigantic compared to everyone else. Yeah, just huge compared to everyone else. So let's take a look back here. What was Red Bull's time there? Red Bull went through the third checkpoint at 11.8 seconds. Remco is solo now, guys. Number 25. Who was that? Did I already look at that? Oh, that is Lipowitz. I just couldn't tell who that was pulling Remco, but whoever that was, give that guy a raise. That guy's gone now. It's Lipowitz riding about 15, 20 meters behind Remco. Remco has just under a minute to play with to try to take this time trial. By himself, I don't know how far it is. He's probably under a kilometer now. UAE just goes through the second checkpoint, 7.14 seconds down. So Visma Lisa bike. Yeah, here it is right here. Visma's got the fastest time through the second checkpoint. UAE goes through 7.14 down. Remco has time. He's trying to get to the finish line first. He has 25 seconds remaining to get there ahead of Ghana, to get into that yellow jersey. I'm going to do a little sticky ball here, guys. Aaron's hoping for a Quinn Simmons stage win. I'm sure he'll win another stage. Oh, no, he's been so close to doing it. Yeah, that's right. Remco, I don't think he's going to get it, guys. He's got 4 seconds, 3. Ghana's going to take it, guys. Remco will not get it. It's gone. Gone. Ghana, yellow jersey so far, guys. Remco's going to finish probably 7-8 seconds back, about the same time as Ayuso. Actually, Ayuso finishes ahead of Remco today. Remco did not blow himself up there, guys. Finishes 10.82 seconds down. Let's give that a quick refresh here at the finish line. You can see Remco right here. This is the Red Bull team. Fastest rider through is Remco Evenepoel. 10.8 seconds down. Lido Trek at 7.9. Ghana still relaxing at the finish line. George saying some say this tour was made anti-Taddy. Dude, I heard that too. But it's like, I guess when you got the world's best time trialists in Remco, like GC rider, I think they don't give enough time trial to really beat him up that much. But yeah, I've heard the same thing. So yeah, Skelmos had the puncture. Oh, I'm way behind, guys. Way behind. Dogs are going nuts upstairs. Yeah, it was Atlanta Rail. That's where I heard he grew up. Okay, so Remco's at the finish line there. Anthony's back. Hey, dudes. How do they decide the pole position, starting order, and TT stages? Dude, I think it might have been something to do with the finish last year. I think. UAE goes last. Visma went second last. Didn't Red Bull go third last? Yeah, I think. So I think it's on the finishing order of last year, like maybe on the GC. Yeah, okay, yeah. Aaron's got it. Start times go on their start order. Sort of their numbers. So Taddy gets number 1. Jonas gets number 11. Remco, his start order is number 21. He didn't finish last year's Tour de France. But yeah, it's going by their start order numbers. Which the first 2 do work, from what I was saying. Aaron saying, Dawn, I was a teacher from... Aaron, I didn't know you were a teacher for 24 years. Mostly, yeah. Aaron's our math stud here, guys. Aaron is our math stud. Pinoy here. Sorry, busy just listening. George, I was a teacher too. Went to the National School for Teachers. Dude, we got teachers everywhere here. Dave saying, anyone notice Almeida has not really done much since the other Juan left the team? Or since Juan left the team, not Zhao? Yeah, Rail saying Remco ticked off at the media. They need to watch some Armstrong interviews. Yeah, totally, dude. Totally. Yeah, I'm way behind, guys. Yeah, oh yeah, Dave, maybe it was called Number 1. Maybe I thought it was called Project 1, but maybe it was Number 1. I don't know. It's a good little thing on YouTube, guys. 16 minutes, you can really get to see kind of how chill Juan is and how everyone likes him on the team. And yeah. So we can't hate these guys just because you hear things between their teammates or their media, I should say. Trying to catch up, guys. I'm so far behind. I'm sorry. Dawn saying I met Chris Horner 19 years ago, shared an elevator. My only regret is I didn't shake hands with him. Jonas, let's go, Jonas. 2 riders here left. Those helmets are so ridiculous. Number 11, number 18. Who was with him? Was that Campanarts? That was David Piganzoli. That is his true lieutenant now, guys. Last guy, Jonas goes on the attack here, guys. Number 11. Let's take a look and see if we can see some times for UAE. So UAE was 4th at the second checkpoint. We haven't seen their third checkpoint time. just based on this, Jonas could be close to taking this over, guys. Jonas has got some good speed going here, guys. Just trying to remember what the course looks like. He's catching some of the Red Bull, guys. Just past a Red Bull rider here. 30 seconds to go. I'm looking for any signs on the side of the road. Yeah, Jonas is going to take it, guys. At less than 200 meters to go, he has 25 seconds in hand. So Ganna's probably got his fingers crossed here that Jonas just kind of lets off. 15 seconds. I think he's going to finish about 6-7 seconds up on Ganna. Boom. 7.33 seconds ahead of the Ineos team and Ganna. Remember, so that's basically Jonas versus Ganna in this time trial, because Ganna was by himself after Foss dropped out on the climb. So nice job here by Jonas. Ooh, interesting Tour de France coming up, guys. What can Del Toro do? What can Poggi do here? Fascinating. Let's just look. Okay, I'm just going to move ahead, guys. Yeah, so, Phil Como here. Shout out to my sister who did... Dude, Phil, where are you from, bro? Phil, guys, people always ask me, have you done the Drumheller Gran Fondo? Dude, I've never done it, but listen to this. Shout out to my sister who did the Gran Fondo Badlands and Drumheller this morning. Well done, Deborah. Deborah, yes, dudes. The Drumheller Gran Fondo, dudes, I talk about Drumheller all the time. So, Phil, if you don't know, I do a little bit of property management. I kind of play realtor too, but mostly I'm best at being a commentator. Just kidding. I'm in Drumheller all the time. And they all know I ride bikes. I've just never put myself together to do the Gran Fondo. So, dude, the Gran Fondo, they actually do a ferry crossing. Like, there's a ferry there. It's so small. They just load the bikes, just go across the river. It's the Red Deer River there. And they ride all through the Badlands. So, yeah, shout out to Deborah from Phil and Inside Cycling World and me for doing the Badlands Gran Fondo. Dude, Neil, love you, dude. Love you, dude. Thanks for supporting, dude. Yeah, Neil Rushby, guys. Neil, I've known for years now, it seems, over on the Ruby World, the Muckers Worldwide group. Del Toro and Poggi heading up the climb now, guys. Says they still have 2.7 kilometers to go. Poggi goes into the lead. Del Toro. Hey, Neil, thanks so much, dude. It really means a lot to me, dudes. It's sometimes doing the channel's a grind. And I live for the Tour de France, guys. Okay, what's Martin saying here? Your name, Mr. Folks. Martin, if you're asking, I'm Colin. My last name's Emerson, Colin Emerson. This is Inside Cycling World. I've been doing... I think I've had my YouTube channel for, wow, we're 3.5 years now. I did a lot of inside cycling stuff, like think Zwift, Ruby, Training Peaks Virtual, Bike Terra. Matt, we need Blue Thunder mode. Get it. I've done a lot of stuff with Neil. Neil put me through one of the worst rides of my life when I woke up at 10 to 2 in the morning, Sunday morning, and I did the Muckers Worldwide weekly hill climb. 9 o'clock in the morning for them in the UK. 2 o'clock in the morning for me. I got up at 10 to 2, threw my gear on. I had a coffee in hand riding, and we rode Mount Lemon. I think I finished dead last. I was like, there's a video of it somewhere, guys, on this channel, and I was like the living dead going through that. Neil, again, thank you so much, dude. I really, really appreciate it, man. Every bit helps, guys. Ooh. Nice, man. UAE flying here. They got 1 minute, 15 seconds to go. So through the third checkpoint here, it's still Visma Lisa bike in the lead. That's at the Paseo... What's it called? Paseo de Santa Madrona. I was calling it Paseo before. So at that point there, Team Visma was first. Lidl Trek second. Net Company third. UAE fourth. 13 seconds down. Del Toro moves into the lead here. They got 48 seconds to go. Sorry, it's Poggi moves to the lead. Poggi is on a mission, dropping Del Toro now. Poggi jumps out of the saddle here, guys. Now he's on a mission. Afterburners kicked in, and Del Toro can't even react to this. Poggy's like, yeah, Jonas, I'm coming for you, dude. I'm coming for you. I'm going to be looking for markers on the road again, guys. There's certain ones I see on the cameras all the time. 25 seconds. So he's going to have to go through the 200 meters with 20 seconds to go minimum. That's what he needs there. Usually around this bend, the 200-meter camera kicks. Ooh, it's going to be close. I think Poggy's got it, guys. Zoom out. Zoom out. 7 seconds. 5. Nope, he's not going to get it. Jonas is going to have the yellow jersey. Day 1, guys. Sorry, Poggy. You missed it. And Poggy is giving everything here, dudes. This is not a dilly-dally by Poggy. He's fighting out. Wow. Team Visma is back. Team Visma. Jonas, dude. Confidence booster or what? Poggy threw everything at that last climb there. Del Toro's just finishing now. Oh my God. Wow. Neil, again, dudes, can't thank you enough for the contribution to the channel, dude. Every bit helps me out here. Okay, still catching up, guys. Wow. I think we got a race, guys. I think we got a race. Team Visma. That's Jonas. 53.95 kilometers an hour. Ineos finishes 7.33 seconds back. That's Ghana. UAE, Poggy finishes 11.28 seconds back. Lidl Trek would be Wanayuso, finishes at 15.27 seconds back. Red Bull, that's Remco, 18.15 seconds back. Decathlon at 38 seconds back. So if you're new, you're just some dude watching random stuff on YouTube and you've never seen this before, that means the leader of Decathlon is already 38.32 seconds behind the leader of Team Visma Lisa Bike, Jonas Vingegaard. Now, see if they've got a GC prediction here. See if we've got an actual GC. They're not giving us that yet, guys. Let's just back it up. Back it up, pack it in. Let me begin. Dudes. Yeah. Dudes, okay. Here's something I'm going to ask you. We've seen Jonas look good. In the back of my mind going, I'm thinking, is he Poggy good? Is he really Poggy good? Because I think there's been a lot of Poggy's the best. Jonas is always going to finish second to Poggy. I've heard that so many times. And I think it's kind of unfair to him. It's been happening. Is Jonas on the same level now? This will be a big confidence booster for him. Wow, dude. Dave's saying need some good helmet. Yeah, the gauntlet's been thrown down. Dude, I love it. Yeah, Poggy on deficit after stage 1 is great for the entertainment to come, dudes. Jonas is in yellow, dudes. Phil lives in the Grand Caymans. Okay, dude, Phil. Welcome back, Phil. Dude, where does your sister live that she did the Drumhill or Grand Fondo? Is she Calgary or... Phil, guess what, dude? You're on. Because your sister did the Grand Fondo. So Phil lives in the Grand Caymans. Interesting, Phil. What did you used to do for a living? Just kidding. The Grand Caymans. Where the hell are the Grand Caymans? They're somewhere over here, aren't they? I don't know. They're somewhere here. No, they're up here more. Well, that's Bermuda. Isn't they? Okay, Phil, you got to help me out here, bro. The Grand Caymans, aren't they down here somewhere? Oh, dude, my favorite town, Cockburn Town. I love that town. I'm in that town a lot. I'm in that town a lot, man. You get my drift. Grand Cayman must be a banker. Phil, we need banking advice. I'll have to look that up, Phil, and put you down there. So, Phil, let us know why your sister was doing the Drum Grand Fondo. She must live close by. Dawn. Dude, check this out. Special shout out to Dawn Clifton here. OG warrior of Inside Cycling World. Today marks my 1-year anniversary as a subscriber to Inside Cycling World. It has been a great year. Dawn, you've been here the whole time. Dawn has seen both... been here since the last Tour de France day 1. So Dawn, special shout out. Dawn, you'll see beside his name, guys, he is our only moderator. We really haven't had to do a lot of moderation here, but Yeah. Okay, I think Martin's saying Denmark's flag. Denmark has the oldest existing flag in the world, guys. I do know that. It's common knowledge. Common knowledge. Dude, that's something I like to do all the time. I do it to a couple of friends who know me very well. I'll tell them something that's kind of obscure, and they'll go, "Really?" And I go, "Dude, that's common knowledge, bro." Kind of like a and gadoosh in your face. Like you just pretend that everyone should know it. So yeah, you can pull it off on your friends, see how they take that. The Holtzy, let's go, Vinga go. For the win, dude, exactly. I think the Holtzy's been here before too. The Holtzy 65, dude, have you been here? Juan, we've got another Juan here, Juan Cox. Dude, I love the last name Cox. I love it. I was just talking about Cockburn Town. Um, yeah, Poggy's gonna be ready to go off tomorrow, dude. I know. Dude, dude, I'm so excited. I've been shuffling my cards. I've been shuffling my cards as we play, as we do the Tour de France game here. Guys, there's still riders finishing right now. UAE riders just crossing the finish line now. Done their job, minutes behind at the end of the day. The Holtzy, bunch of haters. JV. Come on, Jonas, come on, dude. I pray that he's on the same level so we can see a head-to-head, mano-a-mano, Poggy versus Jonas. Dudes, Jonas has beaten Poggy twice, and everyone seems to forget that. Let's give the man credit. Jonas is a pretty incredible cyclist. Yeah, Rail, tomorrow both Poggy and Jonas will be together, but I think Poggy has roughly a 0.2 watts per kilo on Jonas in the high mountains. Yeah, dude, I think Poggy's numbers this year, you are 100% correct, are just slightly higher on those big high alpine passes. He's got to maintain that though. Is he there? Probably is. Aaron's hope for the Tour de France is on stage 21. First and second are only 20 seconds apart, and we get a banger into Paris. Yeah. Dude, let's have a race on the last day. Neil contributed, guys. Thank you for so much. So my plan is to listen to your coverage in the background at work, then watch the highlight show here in the UK at 7 p.m. to 8 and see what you were on about. Yeah, I'm just making stuff up, Neil. Neil, good to see you, dude. Dude, we should have a chat, Neil. Neil, I think the last time we chatted, I thought about this recently. I was at the Metallica concert in Colorado last year, and you called me up. Dude, like on my phone, guys. Hello? Hey, Colin, it's Neil. What? Yeah, me and Neil had a little chat when I was down at the breakfast buffet. So, Neil, we should do that again. Okay, the Caymans are near Jamaica. Okay, dude, I'm going to throw that on later for Phil. And, I'm just trying to catch up here, guys. George saying TTT has never been a strength of Del Toro. we got the dope talking going on. Juan Cox is saying, are the stages always at this time, Colin? No, dude, they're not. They're not. So, dudes, this is what we're doing here quickly. So, guys, that's how we do it every day. I'm getting freaking serious now, guys. Stage 2 tomorrow. It'll start a lot earlier for me. Join me all the way, guys. I promise I will do every second of every stage this year. I did it last year for Tour de France. I did all of the Femmes. I did all of La Vuelta. This year's been a bit haywire for me, and we'll get into that later on in the Tour de France, what's going on over at Inside Cycling World. So tomorrow's stage for me starts at 1:55 CET. That's 5:55 in the morning here. So that's not a bad start time, Juan. So Juan, join us then. I will set up the stream later today. I've already got all the thumbnails made. I'll be up at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning, drink a pot of coffee, get dialed in, lock in, bro, lock in. Who's this dude? Love from India, brother. Pavan. Dude, is that how you say your name, Pavan? Love from India. Dude, we're doing you right now. Guys, I know stage is over, but I don't want to forget these names, so we're going to do this quickly. Dude, I'm just going to drop a pin anywhere. I'm just going to say you live here, and you're going on, bro. You are on. If you drop a comment, you're on the list. And I think it's Pavan. I think he's got something on the end of his name. Dude, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? We got Phil in the Caymans. So we got Phil over in the Caymans. I'm going to read the end of the chat here, guys. And I don't even know what time it is here. 11:30. I thought this would take 2.5 hours. Brooke Bullock here. Hi, Colin. Back for year 2. So excited. Brooke, I can't remember where you're from. I remember the name. So we're going to keep moving on here. Curious what Jonas's time would be if Vout was there. Yeah, dude, they lost his main lieutenant. Piganzoli's really going to step it up this year, though, guys. Wait till tomorrow for stages. Catalan roads are known for being technical. That's from Rail. Denmark for Jonas. Yes, they forget. Come on. Dave saying, remember 2024 Giro, Narvaez beat Poggy in a sprint finish. Yeah, Poggy is beatable, guys. Neil Rushby, hey everyone, help Colin out by liking these videos and share if you can. It all helps. Yeah, dudes, help a bro out. Brooke, you're in the mix. Western Massachusetts. Okay, we're doing that. Brooke's on the list, guys. Neil, I got it. Neil, dude, I know where Neil's from. Western Massachusetts, somewhere out here. We're gonna say that Brooke, I'm stalking you. You live somewhere just out in the middle of the country here, between Pittsfield and Northampton. So we got Brooke here. Brooke, and you get a first name designation just because you're the only Brooke so far. And Neil, I should know where you're from off the top of my head. Bolton. The frickin' Bolton boys. Dude, we had a funny joke a little while ago, and I don't know where Bolton is in the UK. I think it's up here somewhere. The Bolton boys outside of Manchester, maybe? I'm going to find it. Neil and, dude, the other main dude for the Muckers live outside of Bolton, and I nicknamed them the Bolton boys. And I think Neil said, he goes, yeah, we sound like some kind of, I don't know if he called it a gay, I don't know, dance troupe or something like that. It was hilarious at the time. Oh, check this out. Dudes, I'm going to jump back here. So we got Brooke on the chart. Phil, I was living in Edmonton. I commented a lot last year. She lived near St. Alban. Dude, I know exactly where that is. I'm a bartender. Used to work at Earl's. Dude, seriously. Wow. Dude, from Earl's in Edmonton down to the Caymans. Okay, so we're going to get you on there, Phil. I might even put Deborah on too. Deborah's got to watch the channel. Okay, so we're going to put Deborah on St. Albert. I'm going to finish that off. Neil saying, definitely up for another chat. Let's do that after the tour. Okay, Neil. Do it again, dude. I really appreciate your help. Charles saying he doesn't like this format for the TTT. Yeah, it's different, Charles, isn't it? It's kind of like you're just bleeding your team down to the last guy. I like the old format better. Like the top 3 or 4 dudes, you got to all stick together. I mean, it's the team time trial. Okay, so Neil, yeah, Bolton, it is near Manchester. Neil, I'm going to look it up and slap you in there. Dude, I think I'm done. I got a lot to do today. I don't think I have anything work to do, but I got a lot of personal stuff going on in your home. Some of you know what that's all about. Some of you don't. Dudes, thanks for watching the channel with me. This is Colin. This is Inside Cycling World. We will be back for stage 2 tomorrow. Let's do one quick review of it again. Oh, we were just on it. Nice job, Colin. Yeah, looks like a strongman stage, maybe a long-range sprinter a la Mathieu Van Der Poel type stage, strong enough to, Matthew's looking at this going, I can win this, and I hope he does. It could be a Quinn Simmons type stage. It could be a Tim Wellens type stage. That's kind of my guess. Okay, Cayman is south of Cuba. Okay, dude, I'll get that in there. And hopefully you guys come back. Oh, we've even got lat longs. Phil's gone deep with the lat longs. Okay, dudes, let me jump. I got to ride my bike. I just remembered that. So I got to ride today, and I got to go do some stuff. Dudes, like, share, subscribe, do whatever you can. Help a dude out. Tell some other people to watch. Let's get bigger than the other guys. Let's get bigger. Let's get bigger than the TNT guys. That's my goal. That's my goal, dudes. Let's do it. Appreciate you guys. Love that you guys watch my little channel. Love everyone here. Thanks, guys. See you soon.